Push
Go.
the button.
Unidentified
Press the
screaming.
button.
Identified screaming.
Ah,
Unidentified screaming.
Yeah, the stream started with unidentified streaming.
Mine started with roll the dice, I think.
Look, isn't all screaming unidentified?
No, it's formally
No.
identified.
Identifiable screaming.
I don't know. Agree to disagree.
No, it's
A-
formally
a
identified
FIFA
because
report.
then the person that identified it also becomes unidentified screaming, and it carries on in a
Right.
chain.
is that what FIFA is? Formally identified flying animal.
Animal. It's called a bird.
FIFA is birds.
FIFA equals bird. You heard it here first, everybody.
Goatee is fish.
Goatee
FIFA
is
is bird.
fish, FIFA is bird. What else we got? We need to find all the rest of the types of animal.
Mm.
Also,
No.
a thing
Yes.
I noticed today in Discord is that if you're on laptop and you go over to your table section for the voice channels, there's a section that says open chat and you can talk
Mhm.
in the sidebar. This is very cool. I like this a lot.
It's a new beta thing that Discord's doing. It won't officially be released until the end of the month, I think.
I think that's really cool. It's a really good idea because something I don't like about that feature is the fact you don't get chats in your voice channels, but they have changed that. That's cool. Anyway, shall we get going?
If you've typed into it, I can't see anything pop up on my end.
I
You
can
have to open it to see it, and if there is a message, it pops up like with the sort of white section you see at the side of the table.
It might be because you're on admin.
No, you can see it because I can see it too.
I can see. I can see Crow's message. Anyway,
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get going. I just thought I'd
Pursuer.
let us know that that's a thing since.
Thank you,
We're
because that was
starting,
actually
so-
bugging me that it said I had a
Yeah.
message in this chat. I couldn't find it.
There you go.
Real
That's
quick, Chris, the Indigo Arcanite ring, I can't access it. It
I
says
assume it's
404 not
because
found.
you're not logged into D&D Beyond or logged in with a character in the campaign.
And maybe you're not logged in the character of the campaign at the moment.
Might be
That,
in
that
the
generally
farm.
might be it.
It's a homebrew collection, which means you can only gain access if one of your characters is in my campaign.
So I assume you're logged in. So
Oh, I've got to finish making her. Okay.
we good?
No,
Okay.
never.
We evil?
Never.
Yes, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's,
yeah.
let's get going. You've had your 4 or 5 minutes of chit-chat.
Yep.
Quick introduction. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Alterra, the Shattered Altsphere. Today's episode 27, Assault on the Golden Palace, Part 3, where hopefully we'll wrap up this arc and go and save the Akuma and Izami's sister, Izzy.
Yeah.
With us today, we've got two players off. Gwent and Lugrim will be partying about in the background or permanently in their demi-plane.
Oh my god.
We just leave and Gwent's still in their demi-plane.
That
my
was
gosh.
the instructions I was given, so
I mean,
they will show up at some point.
yeah, none of us actually saw Gwent go into a demi-plane, so...
Yeah, we're all actually
Plans
like...
themselves.
Gwent's an adult. They'll show up eventually.
Yeah.
Actively in.
we trust Rax to do it.
We'll find...
Sense planar portals.
No, we'll find Gwent falling out of a freaking window at some point and just dying in front of us. If Gwent, from history, whenever time we've lost track of Gwent is to go by, they've fallen immediately and almost killed themselves. So,
Quite possibly.
That's
We're
Horses
just finding
farm.
them at the bottom. We'll
we're
find them at the
gonna- we're
bottom
gonna
of a flight of stairs.
We're gonna skip over complex character introductions now. We're episode 27. And we're just gonna go with a quick voice check of saying hi. So Wolfie, say hi.
howdy, I'm Wolfie playing Albino. Go!
Zormir, say hi. Hi. Oh.
Great,
Fuck you. Say hi.
Hi, and fuck you.
Assassin, say hi.
Hi, I'm Assassin.
The Point, say hi.
Oh, whoa.
AKA The Pint.
The pint!
Not what I
And
expected.
last but not least, Sid, say hi.
Hi.
Alright, and I'm Chris Keze. I will be your DM for today. Let's get into it. As previously on the session, the party had managed to awaken something within Void Prime.
It was violence. We awakened violence.
Here's
who
Rylan.
went
Inner child.
on a murderous rampage of over 9,000 punches that sent the Oni King spiraling into the planes.
So
Or
nice.
technically, at least through the dimensions, since it was void-based.
I look
nice of
forward
us.
to playing with him during the Tales from the Altiverse campaign, Chris. Thank you.
They might come back.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
they don't go planar shifting.
Yeah.
They're
You know
just
what that
plane.
does?
They're just plane
We don't know.
traveling now.
We,
They're not
we-
even plane
it's-
traveling, they're just teleporting.
We don't. You don't know that.
Oh, I do actually, because Void Arcanite only teleports people, Copper plane shifts people, and the Altsphere is outside of the Arcanite system,
Oh.
Actually, did know about it.
and can
Well, that's
only
cool.
get between using a very special Platinum Arcanite.
Insert Platinum Arcanite MacGuffin.
McGuff.
Okay.
Which,
Bob's
in
being
case James didn't realize, this isn't a spoiler or anything. You guys, this was covered, and you guys do know about this in general. Platinum Arcanite is the highest rarity of Arcanite, and is called the Lawful Arcanite. It is used to rewrite the laws of reality, and is the primary Arcanite used in every MacGuffin ever.
Yay!
Yay.
It's the
'Cause
MacGuffin night.
it literally just lets me go, this doesn't make sense to the laws of reality. Yeah, I know, I rewrote them.
I like
Put some
that.
platinum in.
I can
Only
appreciate that.
GMs have it.
For,
GMs and big bags.
from a point of view, I can appreciate that.
So yes, which is why you were very, or at least Zormir was very curious with his past perception when he noticed that the strange artifact, arcane artifact that Junior was using had a little bit of every form of Arcanite in it.
Yeah, because I remember Platinum was mentioned, so...
Yes, it's how I justify the fact that it broke the laws of reality and let you effectively go to an alternative world.
Yeah. Damn it, Junior, you found one of the rarest things in the entire universe and used it to cater a fucking bomb.
Exactly.
As if we wouldn't do the exact same thing, and by we I mean the rest of y'all chaos in this party. Like,
No,
I mean
I wouldn't.
chaos, but y'all are
No,
chaos.
I wouldn't make
bomb.
it into a bomb, I'd eat it.
Stop trying to eat everything.
No, you can't stop me.
I am the law. Eat
You
the
make
law.
that
Alright,
damn cookbook then.
Let's get into the second end of this combat, as we're going to start out with Fukiyu, who gets to go first on my initiative order here. I'm assuming this was in order.
Yeah, they ended with the Void Prime.
Yeah, Void Prime going through all.
Yeah, the motion punch.
Now remember,
Might be
remind
back on
me,
that.
is the Sleet Storm still up, Assassin?
I believe it was.
Yeah, currently it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because we realised that the only person stuck in it is Zormir now, so we're fine with this.
As
Yeah,
you do
then
hear
for some
Luigi
reason.
shouting out, "Whoa, "Get back here! Where are you? I'll kill all of you!"
Yeah, because I forgot I
That's
Marco
right.
Polo'd him last turn, didn't I?
Skewers in the Sleet Storm, him just attacking randomly at spaces.
Isn't it? Yeah, I keep ducking in and stabbing him, and then
Yeah,
ducking
'cause-
away because I can see and blinding.
Oh, yeah, that was what was happening.
Yeah, that's what it's.
Yes.
That's what's happening.
And he can
So
up.
please, yeah, keep it up. Otherwise, he's gonna
Gonna do that.
demolish.
Yes, the point.
Poor
Go ahead
old
and
Sid.
reroll that here.
Just get cut in half.
And you won't see them.
Oh,
Never
yeah,
again.
the point needs an initiative.
Yeah, just re-rolling it now. Hopefully.
But
Oh yeah,
regardless-
because the point
regardless-
wasn't here for this fight.
Because he's
I
a
was here for the
raw
start,
bitch.
and I'll be here for the end.
Yeah, this is a 3-session fight.
Oh yeah, so it was.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
last session was the fight.
He,
Nice.
he took about 12 seconds. or
Apparently I
18
rolled it
seconds
twice,
to just stretch.
You were 21 down to 13.
Well, I'm now 13.
So it should be. You just need to amend it to 13 or 21. So there you go.
Already done. All right, so Fukyu, what would you like to do as Doji is thrashing about? There are some only brutes flying up, attacking Izami, and two mages going at it with Akuma also flying about in the aerial pitch.
The brutes are pinned to the ground.
That's
They
the
go-
brutes are pentagram, which is what that symbol was.
Yep.
The Guardians have deactivated with the disappearance of the Oni King. You do not
They
know where the Oni
fallen in-
King or Void Prime are.
Have the Guardians fallen to the ground, or are they just floating in
Oh, that's a
midair?
good question.
or what are they doing?
Yeah.
The ones who they've kind of gone unstable. They haven't dropped to the ground, so they are just floating there, kind of hovering, inactive. So Guardians 1 and 2 were at floor level already. Guardian 3 will just be hovering midair. About, I think he was. What did I put the rest of these guys at?
3 was up high. It was higher than his army. I just remember that because I couldn't hit.
Yes,
it.
I'm gonna put him at 40.
Yeah, because I couldn't hit him without also hitting his army with the gravity. Well, so
Yeah.
which I didn't want to do. So I just went, I'll just squash them. I've squashed the
Why?
army.
Okay then. I believe someone's got the I
Stream.
think someone's got the stream up. There's an echo.
Okay.
I
yeah,
can't
thank-
hear an echo currently.
I could
Also
briefly,
not
but
hearing
it sounded like
echo.
it was just coming through your mic
Yeah.
device.
My stream was up, but I also couldn't hear it, so it is now muted.
Okay.
Excellent.
But,
Right. In that case, I believe I've still got enlarge on me. 'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
you're
think that
medium.
was dropped.
yeah, you're medium.
Cool. So
On anything that's concentration.
yeah,
yeah, because you keep
So-
passing all the sleep stuff.
yeah. Third and final polymorph.
You also
then.
went to sleep, if I remember correctly.
Who did?
You.
You and Luke Grimm are both asleep currently.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, yes.
What that's
Yeah, you got
symbol is.
slept.
I forgot
That's
about
what
that.
the
Yeah.
clock is.
Okay,
It's a,
so
it's a good
you.
spell.
unfortunately for you, you are actually incapacitated right now. Don't get an action, but you are asleep, so you do get a little bit of painting the picture and scene of what does Fukyu dream about when magically and comatose.
I mean, at the minute it's just fire.
I was gonna say it's fire or graffiti, isn't it? Which one?
As you're
Open
playing about in
lighters.
the fire, just fire everywhere, burning, smoke billowing. Are you in an enclosed space or an enlarged space? Are you out in nature or in a building?
I mean, I think he's probably imagining or dreaming of himself as can't remember the fire god's name.
The mix.
Primal-
Imix.
Imix. He's probably imagined himself about the size of Imix, made of fire, and just like Godzillaing around a village.
Hmm.
Fair.
Little do you know, that's actually real. And that's happening in real time. Somewhere across the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
I'd buy it.
Mm.
As you go about your rampage, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Oh my god. It
The
is-
Oni King!
Arcturus?
That's a 17.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good. As you are rampaging about, I just need to double check something first. Where did the nature gods end up? That would be nature.
We're gonna find the god of dogs in fuck you's brain.
No, we're just
Fuck you will
stop,
burn the god of dogs.
Stop. Just stop.
God of
Stop
dogs.
guessing.
God
No,
of dogs.
no, fuck you,
God
just
of dogs.
fuck you. While passed out, like 8 hellhounds just erupt out of their ears.
I mean,
I'll
probably.
take a fire pop. I'll take a fire pop.
Who did we start with again? The point or assassin?
We started with Fukyu.
Fuck you.
Neither.
Don't fuck you, Doji.
Because we ended on the sport. As you are watching flame around you, you hear a whisper in your ear, almost like the wind playing around you. The current whips up, and you can see the flames looking at the sky as they dance to the tune of the wind. And you can almost hear a voice in this strange, melodious tune. Almost a mix between Sylvan, Elven, and Celestial. But not any of those languages, or at least, actually, do you understand any of those languages?
Nope.
It might
You'd
be.
have no idea if they're not those languages. They sound like those languages. It could be one of them, but strangely enough, you understand it. So it must be common, right? Or at least one of the
I mean,
languages you understand.
Common or goblin, that's it. That's all I've
It's
got.
It just really
goblin.
doesn't sound like goblin. You hear a voice kind of directing your line of sight. Look over there, on the hill. Look how he waits and watches, thirsting for more. And kind of with the wind almost kind of steering your head as you glance out across the field of flames that you have sought, you see a small obsidian hill rising out of this sea of red, and standing there, almost like a gargantuan statue of this twisted red iron, is a knight in armor.
Is he purple or is he just
Red,
all
isn't he?
in obsidian?
He's wearing almost red iron, almost like blood-stained iron.
Okay.
It's the guy from
As with your 17, you can see that around his person are these thorned chains, and dangling at his hip are these massive cleavers, dripping with an unknown substance too far away to make out the details of.
It's Alvina's dad.
The wind kind of whips around your head again and speaks into your other ear. Do you see him? Do you see him?
I see.
Do you know what they call him?
Dave.
No. That is not the name the wind whispers to me. His name is Vertarga. Vertarga. There we go.
Vertarga.
Vertarga.
Why does no one in this place have easy to pronounce names?
It's silly, isn't it? But do you know who he is?
No.
He considers himself the greatest of the carnage. They call him the knife, the demise, the pain-bringer, the ruin.
He's clearly not met Alvina then.
It's like, Dad?
Calling the big bad daddy. Yep.
I know this one. She's on my list as well.
Yay!
She's fourth.
It's difficult to reach her.
Don't
She does not dream.
No, she's an elf. She doesn't sleep.
I've yet to figure out a way to break through. My powers are so weak still.
Do you have a menu?
Yes, I did not do it. Food.
Menu?
Like,
And
give
kind of out
her a
the-
sign in the food.
Out of the corner right, you can kind of see a flicker of wings flapping, but every time you kind of look to catch sight of whatever's talking to you, it seems to almost dart out of your peripheral. Always there at the edge of your vision, some sort of creature, maybe a pixie or a fairy, or maybe it's just the manifestation of the wind itself, but you can never quite get enough of a look to discern the identity of the creature whispering to you.
Okay.
I'll see her eventually, when I'm powerful enough, strong enough. But for now, you can help me. Or, that's not correct. I don't need help. I just want to see the world be more fun.
I like this god. Whatever the heck it is.
God of humor.
No, it's god of chaos, I think, probably. Or fire.
Possible.
Something like that.
I mean,
No
I'm
gods.
always up for more fun.
But,
Oh. Killer.
they call him the Butcher Knight, the god of carnage, the bloody. He rules in the court of the Radiant Empire, believes himself god of destruction, god of death, god of killing, god of chaos and fire and vengeance and tornadoes and the drowning, god of eruption and earthquake. He thinks himself above the world, that he can control it, decide when chaos manifests. Would it be funny if he died?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
But he's so powerful. It would take someone equally powerful in death and killing to defeat him.
I mean, I threw a key at God's soul and absorbed it, so I think I'm good.
I saw that. That was funny too. Oh well. We'll see. I think you're about to be woken up. We'll see if you are in the
Yes.
next seconds. As that's where we're gonna stop that scene for now.
Heck yeah.
We'll see if Goku is actually awoken in the next round.
This is my favourite god so far.
But with that, unfortunately, you are just incapacitated, and I don't think sleep has a save. It does not.
No.
Until somebody wakes you, you're practically out of combat for now.
Yeah, sleep's got a real niche use case because it's quite hard for it to work on big things. But my god, is it powerful if it does work?
Yeah.
So with that, we're gonna move to Duiji, who, if I remember correctly, was attacking randomly at square, but is struggling to find anything because of the sleet storm. So he is gonna try and get out of it, since there's no reason for him to stay while he's at a disadvantage. So let's have him make a survival check. I mean, it's not that big. He literally has to take like 2-3 steps, but I don't know. He might bang into the guard.
It is difficult terrain
Also
as
difficult
well.
terrain.
That's true.
So he might go like the long route and come out the wrong side or something. I don't know.
Yeah, does he have survival? Not that I can see, so let's just give him a wisdom check here.
3.
Ooh. Yeah, that's low enough.
Can he fall at my feet?
Trips
He
on the
somehow
steps.
spends the entire time walking in circles around the steps.
It's around here somewhere.
3.
It's around here somewhere.
No, just move.
You think the steps would be a really good landmark to support himself?
This poor guy is being just so bullied by the dice, isn't he? For
Nope.
all
Really, I really
Just-
enjoy the fact that one sleet storm has had this guy walking in
Yeah.
circles for like 6 rounds.
yeah, he's been just
Does
so
he-
confused.
With that 3, does he ever get close enough to me that I can just sort of, as he passes, just sort of grin, hack at his Achilles tendon as he moves past?
Are you
and
sure
just
you
sort of,
want to give him a point of reference?
Then
Well,
did
I'd
you,
move. I'm gonna move next turn.
did you drop out a Discord
Yeah, he
then
also,
just,
he also
or
doesn't have done an action, so if you
Yeah.
attack him, he'll know where you are and attack you.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I'm mainly
This is true.
thinking. It's like,
Yeah.
just making
true.
sure?
But for now, he's going to use the dodge action because he hasn't found a way out yet. And also, I need to make sure. Ooh.
Just wanted to make sure it was this
Um,
Discord and not the whole thing.
yeah, someone just dropped out.
Discord crapped out and decided to restart itself.
Oh, he did that to me yesterday, actually, at one point.
Alvina, it is your turn.
Okay.
Support on deck.
Well, Alvina, since she can't see the Oni King, she can't see the other big Oni, is gonna do the thing that she also does. Points, looks at closest thing, and goes to beat it into ground.
So I assume it's only here.
So that one's prone, so I get advantage naturally, so I don't actually need to reckless for once.
Yep.
Yay!
Oh, does your thing restrain it till the end of your turn?
That is a good question.
But no, that actually does matter because the restrain does do crits.
Just need to actually check. Do.
Part of the strength save.
Amethyst Dragon Blade, Singularity Slash, what special rest, quick shave, field save. Nope, it just reduces speed to 0.
I guess that's what we did instead, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Then this will just be a normal attack advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, it's also not restrained. I'm thinking of. It's paralyzed. I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah, it's not. It's definitely not paralyze it. 23.
23 hits.
Okay.
Takes the full damage.
Nice.
Is this guy bloodied yet?
I don't think
Oh, he was bloodied.
Oh, did I bloody him with that hit? Okay.
Oh no, the brute's already bloody because they've been fighting with the other Oni.
Ah, gotcha.
Izami and Akuma's also looking pretty weak.
Yeah, I know that it's looking.
They've been kind of taking out of each other.
15? Doubt it. The brutes are wearing the armor, right?
Yeah, they're wearing the 18.
Yeah, so no hit from that. And bonus action attack with the other hand. 23 again.
23 hits. Takes the damage.
Yeah, so she's just like hacking into it on the ground, basically.
As this Oni Brute is just pinned there, and you're just going to town against it. But its armor is still giving it a little bit of protection, even against your mighty swings.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what she's gonna do. Nothing too complicated this turn.
All right, awesome. Then we move to a support round. What would you guys like to do? You have a couple options. You can obviously have the Izami and Akuna Oni twins. You can have another attack with Abigail. You do have some options with Gwen and Lou being away, but let's not worry about that for now, because I haven't actually come up with them yet.
Yeah, Gwent's currently in a parallel dimension as well, so...
Yeah. Gwen,
We can't support action to force Gwent to show up.
Nah.
yeah, and Lou is asleep as well. So
Yeah, Lou's also unconscious.
Oh yeah, perfect. You also have the Hydras, and you do technically have Emmy, who is a temporary ally.
Yeah, I have no idea what Emmy's ability is, so...
Emmy's ability is Entangled Freedom. She can target a creature and entangle its legs to make a dex save, or on a failed, it is knocked prone.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that'd be good for Digi.
Also, squeeze through spaces more than a foot wide and can automatically disable non-magical traps that she is aware of.
Nice.
But she
Could
also
we
has
get
Scout.
Abigail, wake up, fuck you. Just
Yes, you can.
Actually,
them
yeah,
up.
can we have him just wake up, essentially? Can we have Abby wake one of them up?
Yes, as Abigail kind of runs forward and uses her action to shake folk. As Abigail, knowing this party well enough, picks up a couple pillows and uses her actions to throw them at Fukyu at a distance.
boom, boom.
Boom!
As just 3 pills get lobbed at Fukyu. Wake up! Fuck! Please don't murder me when you wake up. Fukyu, wake up! Come on! We're actually winning now!
We're
Go
winning!
stab someone in the face!
Go stab him in the knees!
I might actually live through this!
I'm a fire giant! Oh, for God's sake.
Fire giant!
But with that, you are roused from your slumber. The memories of your dream still there, but fading in that way dreams do, where you kind of half remember them in this abstract form. You're sure there might have been more that you could have remembered, but you only remember what we went over in your last turn.
Yeah.
All right, with that, Zormir, it is your turn.
Let's continue hacking. Let's go for the full 3.
Yeah, come on, let's get this pet. Let's get a pet guardian.
Yeah.
All right, what DC did I leave this? Oh, this is the problem with going between sessions. I have to remember what the DC was initially at.
Because this is the third hack, right?
Yeah.
If you've got anything for that written down.
It was going up by 5 each time. It was starting at 15, 20, 25. So unfortunately, at 25, you do not make.
I'm gonna destine this one to...
It's fair, it was a bad roll.
And I'm
Oh!
gonna use flash.
Hey!
Yeah,
It's all right.
The last 3.
The cleaning fluid?
No, flash of genius.
Yeah, I know. I just
Flash of brain.
Flash of the brain. No, this connection's right. Not that one, this one. Yes, I've got it.
As you masterfully rescribe in the arcane glyphs inside the armor, you kind of had to like carve your way and peel into it, as all of the arcane artificery is on the inside and inscribed on the inside. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried to write inside a jar,
Mm-hmm.
but it took quite
Pretty
a lot of
easy.
patience and Jill and skill.
And Jill.
It's pretty easy. It is
Jill.
pretty
Quite a lot of
easy, yeah.
patience, and someone called Jill is mandatory. For...
Luckily, I've
Suddenly,
got a tool
with
that...
a jolt of movement, the Guardian reactivates, only this time, instead of the glowing red eyes, is glowing green eyes to symbolize its turn to your side.
Yay.
And you can feel a connection with it as... Well, Zormir, you had to reprogram in a new destination for its effects. Who did you program in as its master?
I would have took control it for myself, not knowing...
Oh, the healing thing, I'm assuming it is.
Well, it's not
Oh.
just that. As well, it's because as a master, and it puts all its effects to the master.
Oh.
As you assign it effectively to yourself as its new master, you reprogram it. You suddenly feel a arcane connection form between you and the Guardian.
You have a shield
Where
guardian.
is it? I can do.
You have a gold shield guardian that can fly.
Nice. Not at all pimpy.
No, that's the point. That's the point. Weird stripper bot.
Well, you get a couple effects here. You get Warding Guardian. So while you're within 120 feet off your Guardian, you gain a +1 bonus to AC and savings throw, and have immunity to all damage.
Nah.
Anytime that you take damage, it goes to the Guardian instead.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Unless you are more than 120 feet away, or the Guardian is reduced to 0.
Nice.
It pretty sure that's the main feature it has. It also has transfer of life, where if it heals, it can transfer it to you. But the rest are just passive stuff for it, so that should be fine.
Really good though.
Warding
So-
Guardian is his main benefit because it's a shield guardian effectively on steroids.
Yeah.
Gives you double the health.
Probably more than that, honestly. I imagine they have a lot more health than Zombie.
Yeah, so I don't need to concentrate on that shit anymore.
Oh yeah, also, speaking of concentration, I think you were concentrating, Zomir, as well on
All right.
in Lava.
Yeah.
So.
Well.
For this doesn't require concentration, by the way.
Oh.
No, it's the enlarge
the
on fuck you. That's a concentration spell.
being and the thing.
The sleet storm.
All right, you're in the sleep storm. Okay.
Uh,
That drops.
Yeah.
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 Actually, no, it's
To shrink versus
got your con. Remember.
my con would bring it up to.
Well, assuming it's more than a +1, you also get a +1 to saving throws from the Warding Guardian.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
remember what assassin save DC is. So.
It's concentration, so
Oh,
it's not against my spell save DC.
Oh, is
it's
it?
just a concentration save. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
thought
It's,
it was
awesome.
your spell save.
it's just if you like same as any
All right.
concentration
I should have
damage.
used that to roller because I've got a +7.
Yeah, but see,
So
I know
it's
you've got a
10
lot.
So if you roll 10 or if the total is 10 or above, you're fine.
Yeah, so
So
you're at
that'd be-
+8, so it's an 18. I think
There you
you're
go.
fine.
Actually,
Yeah.
if the creature is concentrating on the spell's area, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC or lose concentration.
Oh, well, my spell save DC is 15, I believe, so you're still alright.
So yes, it's because it doesn't do damage, so it has to be set against something. Because normally it's set
Right.
against damage.
That makes sense.
I was actually
So-
like, it's DC 10? It's real easy to pass.
That's fair,
Yes.
yeah.
So the more
Didn't
powerful
consider
you
that,
get, the
but-
more easy you are to break other people's concentrations with Sleep Storm.
Ooh,
It just
that's
makes it
fun.
colder.
Yeah, Sleep Storm's good.
Okay, then I need to remember that.
Yeah, Sleep Storm's a really good spell for very specific
It's a good
things.
it's a good crowd control for
Yeah.
more specific
Yeah.
things.
It's good when you are against spellcasters that are concentrating. It's just there isn't actually a lot of monsters that do that unless they're
Mhm.
annoyed.
Yeah, buff casters is what it's good for. Like paladins and stuff.
And clerics.
Yeah.
Go against a team of clerics, you'll be great. Just Sleep Storm them all. But Zormir, that was your action to do so. Any bonus actions or reactions you want to do? And feel free to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to here. Wait, no, it's a difficult terrain.
You also
So
have to make a dexterity saving throw to not fall prone when you start your turn in it.
Yep.
Tippy falls prone and he's just been hacking this while on his back.
Yep.
No.
All right, so it's difficult terrain, but you can move 15 feet out of it.
all right,
Any
let's see
bonus
where-
actions you want to do?
it would put me just on the edge of this.
Yes.
Bonus action. I don't think I've got anything.
And Sid, you're up with the point on deck.
Mhm.
Sid, what would you like to do?
Sid is up, and they would like to do what they were doing before and just dart in and mosh this guy.
Make sure you do your shape before.
Do your dexterity save because you are in the sleet storm.
Yep.
I fall, I get back up, and I move towards him.
Yeah, fair enough.
It matters very little. I have a +10.
It's funny though.
Yeah, it's funny if you're
No
sitting
one,
around.
no one can see it. +10. Here we go.
But the players can.
I can.
Do you
I
remember
can
that
sense
you have
20 for 30.
disadvantage?
You actually get that.
Okay.
So it will be a
I-
flat roll.
I
Holy
go to
fuck.
slip. I go to slip on a bit of ice, and I actually slip on it so hard it slips into the guy's neck and impales him to the ground. and he falls backwards over the couch and dies. How about that? And I leap on him, and I just start hacking his body to bits.
He's already
Yeah.
Is that what
Like,
It
like
sounds
you
more like
can.
want to hear?
it's more
You
like you
can-
skid along the floor to him and go, haha.
I'm Legolas on that shield that
Yeah,
Helen
like no one can see you slip, but every
I know,
single time
it's-
someone has, Assassin has just giggled. They just
It's-
know.
It's
There-
the most
there's
epic
just
thing.
there's that one comedic slip sound, and we all just
Whoops!
know.
Yeah.
The most epic thing in the world, and literally no one can see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And no one
Except
will
my-
believe it happened.
Except my lizard, who's ironically carrying them.
But that is so good a dex save. It builds up momentum as you come in for your attack, and you get an extra d6 to your first attack damage.
Oh,
That's
my
why
next
you
attack
roll.
damage roll. I have advantage, but it's a flat roll because he dodged, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Here's where I don't get a crit. Although that is technically a crit on a giant. So I'll of
Ooh, 'cause
course
you have the 19. Oh, nice.
I believe so.
So-
Let me just check and make sure before I roll double everything. I'll just roll the standard now, and if it ends up killing him, no harm, no foul. So he takes the 5, plus he takes an extra 2d6 from it being a giant slayer sword.
Yeah, Giant Slayer doesn't have a crit boost on it.
That's a shame.
I wasn't sure
Oh,
either.
stuff.
It's a weapon I could totally see having a crit boost there.
It shouldn't it?
I think if it was a very rare
Um,
item, it probably would.
oh.
To be honest, it's only a
Yeah.
rare. So
I get another d6, like you said. For it being so, oh fuck's sake, fucking 1. Fuck you.
it's better than 0.
Um,
It was literally a chunk of ice just hit it in like the knee.
and another 2d8 from it being a second level spell. Go for it.
Smite.
That's much better. 10
Boy,
points,
that's
which
great.
of course it's resistance to, I know, but you know, that's still my first attack. Second attack, I'm gonna come in, and you know what? It worked so well before. I'm gonna do it again.
And,
Headshot.
with that first attack, you actually bloody him as he begins to
bloodied already.
enrage. Oh,
He was bloodied
well,
already.
Was he?
Yeah, I distinctly remember bloodying.
He was
him
bloodied,
2 turns
uh,
ago,
but he did heal
And,
himself.
He's
but
regenerating.
I've been doing radiant damage.
So
Good for him. Good for you.
Aw,
yeah, he's an Oni. He doesn't get turned off from radiant. He's not an undead.
should be
Yeah,
regenning.
Yeah, you guys
Ah.
didn't fucking manage to actually hit him with the cold slap.
I
then
feel
you-
like
and then the
definitely
grip
a
was
giant. I feel like definitely the giant slayer scimitar should cut off the healing energy of the Oni. But
No, it's
whatever.
not. It's not an Oni Slayer blade. It's a Giant Slayer. It works
Yeah,
on
a
all
giant
giants.
Slayer.
Yes,
Yes,
and he's a giant.
And
No, he's giant kin.
Yeah, technically he's a weird demonoid creature.
yeah, he's a weird giant.
Yeah, he's a weird giant. Anyway, he
Weird
has 3
giants.
bloodied.
Weird giants.
Thank you.
I like
Weird
that one.
giants.
That one I liked.
I also had a thing going. Fuck, I'll smite him again, of course, but 2.8. Oh, rolled over a 7.
Oof.
You know what's hilarious?
Sure.
Guardian 1 is also one you've all like put all the most damage into.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
And it's almost full.
No, Guardian 1 is one that's now an ally and therefore is now Zormir's extra hit points.
Yeah.
But
It's-
it's one that's heavily bloodied.
It's the one that grabbed Alvina, so Alvina like think went feral on it for a turn
Like
before
you
teleport.
turn the emptiest of the tanks.
Yeah.
But it takes the second damage. Or another. You're doing another Divine Smite. Takes it.
Yeah. What of it?
All right. Is that your turn?
Nar 3 psychic and a wisdom save. He's mentally quite strong.
Wisdom save, you say?
Yeah.
Is this magical? Or actually, no,
Yeah.
wisdom is a spell.
It's a spell.
No, it's fine. It's only
It
against.
is a spell.
Yeah, it's saving throws against spells. He has resistance to magical effect damage, but he only has
Mm.
the saves. So 13.
Ah, he is afraid of me. Unless,
Yay!
of course, he's fucking immune to freer.
He might not be.
He is not.
Oh, cool. So there you go. That's what happened. I slide on a bit of ice. It impales him in his neck, and I use the distraction to boot him onto the couch and just stab him twice. And then I move back and away
I think
and chuckle.
I think the
as,
slide
as
doing.
my-
I I think the slide doing 1 damage isn't the neck, it's like his hip or something.
He's now afraid of the thing inside.
He's now afraid of the thing in the dark.
Yeah. And then Giant goes, "You will never leave this place alive."
You're like a really weird Zorro.
Yes.
The point is,
Sid,
your turn.
Sid is the nightmare child. Sid's the nightmare demon for all giants.
Okay,
She
I'm
hates
going
it.
to assume
hates
that
giants.
that Point Bot is gone by now because I wasn't here last 2 weeks ago.
No,
No, nothing happened.
nothing happened to it. It just kind of
There.
danced there. It just did the Macarena last week for the whole time.
59
No, it was
damage.
beautiful. It
probably
did a
all
bunch
half,
of
by the way.
damage that wasn't consequential to the fight and didn't get hit once.
Okay, good.
It's
In
just
that
been
case,
dancing there.
the point will come down to here.
It's been to do the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
Yeah.
dance.
He will grab a cushion off of that sofa
Yep, these giant-sized cushions.
and will yell, "Alvina, duck!" and cast catapult at that Oni brute.
Hit the neck.
Cushion, okay.
So, a deck save from that Oni brute, please.
Technically, you've only done 100 because he has resistance to most of what you've been doing.
Also, he's a giant Oni monster that have decent chunks of hit
Resistance.
points on the smaller ones.
Resistance and healing. Why? One or the other, please.
No,
You're making it so difficult.
no, it's fine.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is a deadly fight.
it's literally regicide. Did
Yeah,
you
it's
think this
literally
was gonna
regis-
be easy?
Valid?
Did,
What was
did
I
you
doing
think
for catapult?
regicide's easy?
Yes.
So,
If it were, I'd be
can
doing
the
it
Oni brute
right
that
now
is
in
speaking to
London.
Alvina please make a deck save?
Yeah, so
Wait.
Did he get unthingied at the end of your turn?
For me.
It only lasts a round, right?
Yeah, it's only around.
Yeah.
You're, yeah, so he's not grappled or anything, or he's not pinned there. So this would be.
Actually,
Okay,
got to check
cool.
if it's the start of their turn or my turn. I didn't actually check.
It should be till the end of your next turn. So most of these effects work. But if you double check that.
Yeah, until the
probably-
end of. It's still got the wrong like name in, but yeah, it's the end of mine. So yeah, they're free again.
Unpin both of these. It was a deck save, did you say?
Yes, a deck save.
This is also technically a spell, so it's a 15. Oh wow.
It passes, so it then goes and hits the Oni mage to the left of Akuma.
Whee!
Do they have to do a deck save or?
They also have to do a deck save, yeah. If this one
Ah.
also passes 14, then it just hits the wall behind them.
Oh, one second. I need to actually bring up the mages because I don't think they have different physical stats.
Feels very hot potato.
Yeah, I imagine they have like maybe lower, like 1 or 2 lower strength than con.
They have a lower deck save. They have 2 less, so they've only got +3. Nope, this is a spell, so 20.
Okay, it misses. The ultimate pillow fight does not start.
No,
Aww.
don't worry, I'll start the ultimate pillow fight next. I'll throw an Oni.
With the only brute was too low on the ground that he just kind of laid back down as it swept above him, and the only mage was already in an aerial dogfight and had enough momentum to like, carry it away.
Yeah.
The mages are also just more proficient at flying.
Oh yeah. Their plan to have a pillow fight failed. The point was just pull out a gun.
You know what? Fair
Extreme,
enough.
don't you think?
Oh,
Oh,
someone
no.
put that.
Not well.
That's a new quote.
Clip
for the quote
it!
chat.
Clip it.
No pillow
As I
fight.
said, it's your
pull out a
turn.
gun.
We're up next.
Oh,
And yeah.
dang.
Someone,
Oh, dang.
Concentrating on Sleet Storm.
someone clip.
I am concentrating on the sleep
How
storm.
long I've shot my red eye
Um,
comes I need to roll.
Can I move my tentacle to slap fuck you awake? Or, you know, gently
He's
nudge
already
them awake.
awake. He's already awake.
Oh. Oh, who is still asleep then?
Lou,
Lou.
Lou.
Okay. Would Lou join the support rounds if I,
Yes.
like, slap him? Can I do that then? Just a gentle nudge.
I still
That
love.
feels awfully like a slap.
I love the concept is okay. The tentacle's gonna go over and slap fuck you awake. Bang! I was already up.
Yeah,
Is it-
I do kind of want that, to be honest. Of just assassin go slap the one that was sleeping, and then it slaps fuck you, and then it's like, no, not that one.
Does the
The
tentacle
other
reach?
one.
It's got reach, I think.
It-
yeah.
Can it just sit on fuck you shoulder and slap Blue from there?
It's bigger than him, isn't it?
I mean, it can sit with. I will make it sit with fuck you. Because then it can do its little blocky thing. Or at least reduction of damagey thing. But other than that, can I, from my little vantage point under the couch, or at least that's where I was. Nope, no longer there because I installed violence in a Frankenstein's monster. I don't like the way that looks, so I'm gonna run and hide behind the couch.
Again, back under the couch.
Yeah. No, I don't like the look of the fact there are two Oni brutes there. That doesn't look good for me. So that's a nat 20 for myself.
Assassin is teleported out of existence.
And that'll be my turn, I guess.
And also in the background, a nat 20 from Pointbot's first attack on that Guardian.
The point bot goes right for the nuts.
So yeah, I'm gonna be a sneaky little boy and hide back under the couch because it was a really good spot. And I will supply supporting fire next round.
So that's 20 damage on Guardian 2.
Damn.
Nice.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, it just punches it.
Yeah, it is a magic robot doing the punching, but
I don't think it has
it
magic
is also a
attacks.
magic robot punching.
Yeah.
And its second attack
Yeah, unless it says it's got magical weapons, it's just regular damage.
does not. Okay. Effectively the same.
But yeah, that's me. That's my turn.
And also my turn.
You know, hilariously, it is technically immune to non-magical damage. But I feel like the robot has adamantine fists. I'm just gonna let.
Yeah.
I want to see a robot fight a robot.
Robot fights. Rock'em Sock'em robots. It literally is Rock'em Sock'em robots.
I do like the
One of them is
energy.
massively outclassed.
Yeah.
I do very much like the energy of this isn't in the rule books, but I'll allow it because I want to see it happen.
Has anyone seen Real Steel? The
I'm just gonna make it canon that anytime you need to fight a golem or a robot or a construct and you don't have adamantine or magical weapons, just summon another robot and I'll count that.
Makes sense.
I'm just gonna add all to like not made with adamantine weapon or made by another robot.
Yeah, that's my one.
By the way,
Robots within robots.
not even Hugh Jackman, who was in Real Steel, has seen Real Steel.
Yeah. I liked Real
No
Steel,
one.
honestly. It's just Rocky with
Okay.
robots.
Mm. It's very Pirates of the Caribbean vibe as well.
It is
the
very
tentacle going over, slapping the guy awake. That's blast! I was already awake.
I just the tentacle shrugging. Like you don't know how it's shrugging, but you know it's shrugging. Like I don't know. Like I was told to come over here and slap someone, and I did my job.
Idle question, not for the current fight, but for future reference. If I hit someone with a robot, does that count as an adamantine weapon?
Maybe.
You're
Okay,
swinging,
Yo,
you're swinging the
entertaining
red
us.
weapon.
That's what I'm.
You're rolling that one.
Out of curiosity for
Still,
future
it's
reference.
quite-
Well, because adamantine has like the smash objects better. So if I hit someone with your robot, I can break open doors easier.
Yes,
I can only
learned the
summon
only
one
thing
robot for an hour a day.
that can crit against adamantine armor is adamantine weapons.
Mhm.
But that is Assassin's turn. It is now your support round, and yes, Lugrim does have it. Would you like Lugrim to use a support to inflict Death's Touch?
Yes, God,
Yeah, I'd say
Yeah.
that'd be handy.
please.
He can't see him at the minute, so.
Chill Chest does not require line of sight, apparently. I'm checking this now. Nope.
It's just a
Um,
shadowy
it's
spectral
a
hand
ranged
that
spell
rises
attack.
up out of the ground and clamps onto the guy.
Yep, it's one of the
you
rare
just,
ones
You just
that
make an
doesn't
attack against a
require it.
creature within range. It does actually not require sight.
It's like it summons
Hey.
a little hand. It's like supposed to be
Hey,
summoning
you
a
there.
ghost, essentially.
Hey,
So.
you there. You're alive. You're not allowed to be anymore. Ugh.
You just get slapped around the face by a ghost hand.
Yeah, I think it's like the D&D equivalent of feeling someone walk over your grave.
Pretty much.
know?
Genuinely, pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah.
Given
however,
the range is
um,
120
it's a-
feet. Yeah.
While they do not require line of sight, they... Oh, but they're also... No, they're still flat roll, because Doju also can't see them. Okay, it's just a D8 D20 plus 8. Ooh,
Yay!
a 27 to hit.
I think that hits.
And it deals 22 necrotic damage.
And stops healing. I'm assuming.
Oh, fuck.
And cannot regain hit points until the end of Lou's next turn. So no healing for you.
That was almost
Keep
max
doing that.
damage.
Keep doing that.
This is near max out. Why did Lou suddenly become so much more?
Yeah.
Like I gave him an extra dice because I technically leveled you guys up to 3, or tier 3 when you go support, because that way I compress all your choices into just more power.
Yeah.
For those wondering why I gave him 3 dice. But even then, holy crap, Lou gained so much more power there.
Yeah, Lou went from averaging like 10 damage to doubling it.
It wasn't even averaging 10 damage. He missed every single time.
He was occasionally
Look,
hitting.
it's well proven when you're a side character, you just have way more power.
Neil, we love you, but you're not allowed to come back.
Hey!
I'm sorry,
No,
dude.
Bob. Bob, here's the thing. Next time, you see Neil, you've got to like tie him to a chair, like just before he shows up, so he can watch and listen, but he can't make decisions. So we still get AI Lou.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, but to be fair, all of you do significantly more better when I take you to a
We really have been, yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
Like, did Point do like
better.
did Point like double crit last time or something like that? He did something insane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's quite funny.
Yeah.
But yes, as you just hear Doji scream out with this high-pitched shrill voice, as almost like ice has just gone down their back. Suddenly they're unbeknownst to the party and even Sid, because they're outside the 10-foot range of their blind sight. Doji just kind of shivers violently, and now has this gaunt appearance on them.
Echoing.
He's gone from red to pink.
Echoing through the place is like a.
Or they go from red to this very dry, grayish red. As their colors almost being drained out of them.
Nice.
But fuck you, it is now your turn, and you have awaken for your vengeance. What would you like to do? The guardian sit idle, everything else is as it was.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use my last 4th level spell slot.
Ooh.
Climb off again! Round 3!
Yeah.
Never.
Who'd have thunk it?
Yep.
You dick.
And yep, become a gigantic cape.
Oh, you can use the guardian as a weapon.
No, because it's the same size.
No, you're still enlarged.
Yeah, but it would be the same size.
Well, you're gargantuan now. It's only huge.
It's 3 and 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
4.
Yeah.
Because enlarged giant ape is a gargantuan creature instead of a huge one. So.
You pick up Susie and use Susie.
Don't use my pet as a freaking weapon.
Hey, you
suggested
the
point
guardian.
water the weapon if you want to.
Yeah, but that's my action though.
Yeah.
And giant apes don't have any bonus actions. Actually,
Don't be Donny. I'm taking over the Guardians. So you hear.
You can actually see it, yeah. You're actually out of the storm.
Does Alvina still have a bardic inspiration from me?
No, not from fuck you.
Cool. Before I point him off, then I would have given you a bonus action bardic inspiration.
No, thank you.
For D8. And yeah, that'd be me then.
Awesome. Yeah, I had to go through my list of bardic inspirations to see which ones I'd had or not. It's like, fuck yous. Nope, that one doesn't have it. Cool.
Alright, to Doiji's turn. Doiji cannot see the object of their fear. Currently has never been able to. But can also feel the couch to their left here, and is going to crawl over the couch to get away.
Just crouch.
Oh
no. Don't worry, you're under the couch. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm under the couch, but I can now just like see a giant like crawl towards the couch, and I'm absolutely petrified.
As the giant crawls along the couch, sees the rest of the brutes fighting, as well as the mage, and shouts out. You can now everyone see just how grey and pale and kind of drained of life they are. They look incredibly battered and bruised.
And bloodied.
I can't because he's through the fucking.
Oh yeah, you're on the wrong side of the storm. I can see him.
Yeah, I can probably drop that sleet storm now.
Oh, please don't, because he'll turn and fight me.
He's scared of you. It's fine.
Oh,
Hey,
true.
then he can see you and run from you.
Yeah, they can't move closer to the object of their fear.
If we keep him feared long enough, he'll run out the window and jump.
You can just run at him and scare him away.
Shout at the brutes and Magi. Leave those traitors be. Leave those traitors be. Kill whatever is in the darkness.
Yeah!
Power.
Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
Yep, keep that up. Keep the storm up. Keep the storm up.
Yeah.
Inside, Sid just going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
dear.
yeah. Like Assassin's getting ready to drop the sleet storm, and then just hears the phrase "kill them inside." The darkness is just like, ah, shit. Should probably leave that up.
Speak out now.
Fuck you, goes. Assassin goes.
On save.
Oh no!
If
Wait,
you're
is that in
midway through.
Giant? Is that in Giant, Chris?
Oh no, it
No,
is.
giant, yes.
I
So-
wouldn't understand
Deliberately
that.
talking to the brutes.
That's
I
great.
wouldn't
Please drop it. I
understand
like
that.
this.
It's fine. You haven't
I
turned
like
it off
it.
yet. You haven't turned it off yet. You got to. Oh, gaseous form.
He isn't casting it. I was just double checking.
Right.
He might cast it. Depends what it does.
I was just thinking though, if Assassin doesn't understand and sees them crawling out of the fog, they probably would drop it because at that point only their allies are inside.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well, there's a guardian.
oh, that's fair.
You
If I
actually
know
don't know
there's
the
a
Guardians
Guardian
on our
in there.
team. You don't know the Guardians on our team, so.
That is true.
That is also a point. Okay, then I will keep it up for now until the Guardian exits. If the Guardian exits at any point, soz lads, you're
Yep,
getting
very good.
stabbed.
Okay, so Duoji begins casting a spell. Who was this? Third level?
Yeah,
Wow, is it really third level?
Yeah, it's
I
decent.
thought it was second. Weird. Begins casting a third level spell around themselves. I'm pretty sure nobody has
No.
counter spell.
None of us have counter spell at all.
I'm gonna take it the moment I get an upgrade for my spells instead of Crown of Madness. The fucking
Crown
Crown
of Madness does nothing in this campaign.
Absolutely
Fair.
fucking bullshit.
But also you're under the couch and casting anyway.
Yeah.
The rest of the party, except for Sid and Zormir, witness as Doji begins to turn into mist and compacts down into just a spiral of gaseous form, and then goes and slips between the couch cushions and vanishes from sight.
Oh, I
Can
have
I
such a
use-
good idea of what I'm about to do.
Can I
Oh
use
god,
my,
no!
Can I
Don't
use
cut
my
open the
reaction?
couch.
Oh no, I'm
Don't
gonna
cut
throw
open
an Oni at the couch.
Oh
Chris, can you use my
no!
reaction to Arcana check, please? I probably won't succeed, but
For what? You can't
if
see
he's
him.
casting a spell, I'd like to know.
You can't see him.
You can hear
Yeah,
the
but I can hear, and I can hear
the
giant.
verbal components.
Yeah.
Is it
Oh,
not
sorry, the
innate?
somatic component.
Is it not innate?
No, not for only don't do it for visual and somatic. They only do it for material.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because they don't have psionic casting.
Fair.
Yeah, it's weird because innate refers to different things.
Yeah.
By base innate just means no material components, but you also have psionic casting that lets you also do it without verbal or effectively do it subtle cast.
Mhm.
So you have to do like subtle innate. It's weird. I also have to double check what exactly their innate lets them do in their description.
Yeah. There's also instinctive casting, which is even weirder than those two.
Yes. So go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh, yes, makes it. Just rolled over a 4. Like to see it.
Yeah, DC 13. Yep. You are and you're also a. Actually, are you a spellcaster? What was your class?
Paladin.
I am a spellcaster, yeah.
You're a
Paladin.
paladin. So you know the fundamentals of spellcasting and about how they work, and with that check, you're able to call up a one-time scenario where you'd come across somebody doing gaseous form, or you'd read about in a book and the incantation required to know that he's cast gaseous form.
Yep. She's
That does
designed
push check.
to fight giants and is aware that Onis can cast spells. So
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to look around for a wisp of smoke.
Especially because this is one of their innate spells.
Mhm.
But after Doiji's turn, the rest of the brutes and only mages go because they were stunned for one round, effectively. Or no, it's stunned. I just skipped their turn. As the brutes get up off the ground, and this one still wants to try and engage with Izami, but one of the only mages, and well, actually, they can still fly away because they just they still get sport rounds and everything, so that's fine. The only bit's going to get and attack Alvina.
Cool.
Maybe we have the other one.
Does not have advantage because I didn't need to reckless for once.
Alright, gonna have the other one come around, and the only mages are going to look at the storm. Did you drop the Sleet Storm, Assassin?
Is the Guardian outside the Sleet Storm?
No.
The first one, no.
Then
Can I get control of the
as-
Guardian?
You did, but Assassin doesn't know that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
first,
if
you
I
need to give me
if
control
if
of the
I
Guardian.
think there's an enemy inside of the Sleet Storm, I wouldn't drop it unless someone tells me to.
That's right. For Zormir, the Guardian doesn't have its own initiative, but you can use your action to make it attack.
I was
Which
just
is why...
removing it.
Oh, you can also just move on your turn. It took a second for it to fully reboot, so you can move on your next turn.
Alright.
It has a 30 flying speed. Well, actually, it has a 60 flying speed. 1 second.
I was say it was keeping up with his armies. I assumed it was faster.
Yes, because I changed its stats earlier in its initiative and didn't actually update that. It has 30 normal. I forgot to actually write in its fly.
Gotcha.
There you go. It doesn't even have any feet. I don't even know why I have the normal movement there. It can crawl 30 for some reason.
In case it's in an anti-magic field, but is somehow still operational, I guess.
But anyway, Only Brutes attack. Where's my Only Brutes stat block? So is it just a flat roll?
Ye-
So just have attack with a glaive? Yeah. 23 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
For 15 slashing damage, I can make 3 attacks. So let's have a look for one. 15 and a 12 to hit.
Misses and misses.
Alright, then the next
Parry.
brute comes in and hits him for a 19,
Aw. That just
13 and
hits.
12.
Yeah, the 19
Then
just
it
hits the
will-
others.
Do 23 more slashing as you take 2 of the attacks and bat off the other 4.
Okay, I take... that's a... What was that one? The 19 is 23, so halving to 11.
Nice. And the Oni mage are actually going to use some spells instead. They can't see into it. I get them dispel.
Yeah, fireball.
No, they haven't used their other dailies. Still probably worth it.
Swear they just cone of cold into it. Just random. Just blanket the area.
Let's it was tempting. It is a sleep storm. It's because it's a sleep storm, so they think that whatever's... No, they also understand how sleep storm works, so yeah. Let's go ahead and do that. Gonna fly over. Actually avoiding the giant monkey. They're gonna do a cross-section attack.
No shit, they are.
Keep.
Good luck.
So just gonna try and hit in at all directions here to get whatever could be in there. So let's have a look. Cone of cold.
Oh,
they
fuck
are-
me.
Good luck.
Out of curiosity, how many hit points do you have?
Not enough.
Oh shit. At least make your death scream loud so I know to drop the sleet storm so someone can heal you.
Yeah,
Pro-
alright,
you
well,
DC
that's
0.
what I
You've
DC
got this.
0?
You've got
I
this.
succeed.
I was actually just
think
checking
I naturally
the
succeed.
cone there. So they
There's
were
a
over
150
here.
foot cone, 60 foot cone. Running.
It's actually
It doesn't reach me.
Does it actually not? Nice.
I'm at the back. I'm at the
Yeah, I
back
know
end
you're
of
at
the
the
thing.
back. Yeah. Yeah, you've just
Okay,
that one.
they
missed.
actually cannot get there just yet, so I'm gonna have them dash this turn.
Oh, sweet! You've got one more turn before they annihilate you.
Yeah, I realized
Yeah.
they actually don't have as high. They only have the 40 flying.
Oh.
Did what this only mage here fly within 10 foot of me?
No, it's deliberately avoiding you, which is why I had to go around. It's also why he needs to dash. So let's have them be down here. Alright, but that is all 4 of their turns. As Alvina, it is your turn, and then a support round next.
Okay, Alvina's looking pretty hurt. She's not too bad, but she's pretty hurt. And she is going to... Yeah, I've got to concentrate on these two now. I'm not going to just yeet one of them at the sofa. Someone else can deal with the bigger Oni.
Good.
Alvina is going to reckless now, though. Because she wants some did. The same one I was beating on previously.
Okay.
No
that's the one
yeet at the
north.
kobolds, please.
20.
20 hits.
Nice. Thank God.
I may not have bones, but I can still feel pain.
18. Nice.
Oh, these guys also have their...
26. Ooh,
Yeah, that was big one.
that's a big one. Big boy.
Yeah, big girl sword. Yeah, if they've not got anything boosting their AC, that should hit them with a bit of luck.
Yep, that hits.
Nice. And third attack. 16. Actually, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use the point one that I still have. Actually, no. Does that go between sessions? I had 1 point bardic inspiration left. Because fuck you.
yeah,
I mean,
Fuck
yeah,
you is bigger, so that's why I want to save it for a bigger matter one.
Inspiration lasts 10 minutes in game time.
Then yeah, I will roll a d6. 4! Yeah, it hits!
It takes another batch of damage. All right, it takes all of that. It is still bloodied.
Okay. Yeah, she's just blendering it. She's keeping an eye on the other Oni, but she's basically just concentrating on keeping them occupied, essentially, and keeping them away from the rest.
All right, if that's your turn, what would you guys like to do for a support round?
Annoyingly, our healing support round is currently in another dimension.
More chill.
Yeah, so I guess more
touching.
chill touch. Yeah.
Yeah, more chill. Actually, chill touch on the one that's
no.
gone.
Chill touch has not been
How? Actually,
has been used already.
oh yeah, it has.
Alvina hit again.
Yeah.
Abigail runs through the giant monkey that's now in their space. Jumps out into the opening and goes, Alvina, keep attacking that one.
Gotcha. This is not with reckless, 'cause it's not on my turn. 27.
But it hits.
Boom.
Crunch. That's
As you
up front,
deal
that's
significant damage, this Oni's looking particularly weak now, but it's still got a bit of fight left in it.
a proper day trip to the crunch right there.
Zormir, it is your turn. You can now move the Guardian up to 60 feet. And
That's about
use
crunch.
an action to make it attack if you'd like.
Oh yeah, the Guardians can turn off healing as well, can't they? With their grab. And they can heal you, Zomir.
I basically tell it to go recharge for now
Oh.
for this one, and I'm going to run myself up to the second one. I'm going to have the bonus action.
Hey,
Oh,
convenient.
not the bonus action. I'm going to have the action dash to get to it,
Ah, sure.
so I
you
can't
would
do anything
know-
this round.
That when you say go recharge, you mean go back into your pod?
Yeah.
You would know that it going into its pod would deactivate it effectively and would stop the warding effect on you. Are you fine with this?
Yeah, I wanted to get some health back.
You want to keep
and
it as a
they don't-
permanent pet.
It
don't
can,
know.
it can drain. It can drain the
Yeah,
health.
it can,
from other
It can
people.
heal, yeah.
Yeah, it can
If it
drain
were to go
from
after the
mage.
mage, yeah,
Can it actually
Or-
drain
Yeah,
from
that's-
the maid?
Yeah, that's what it
Alright,
was
then.
doing.
it was draining
Drain.
us.
We got specifically told about this in a couple weeks ago
Right.
that they're designed to
And it
hunt
can-
Oni essentially.
Yeah, and it
Drain
can
the mage,
siphon
recharge.
that energy to you.
Heal off the peaks.
I don't need healing. It needs healing. I'm fine.
I do need healing.
I need healing too.
Well, it can only heal itself or its master. And just heal any of you.
Oh, I
Yeah,
need
you'd
one
have
of
to be
these.
assigned to it.
I'm aware.
I can heal.
Unfortunately, it misses the
Alvina.
first attack at 12,
Yeah, can I have Guardian
um,
too, please, Zomir?
and those
You're
are
already at the guardian of
attack.
the team.
Ooh, for 14. Unfortunately, I apparently have started missing.
Yikes.
Of course you have.
As these guys have flat rolls, there's nothing giving them advantage or disadvantage. Zormir, any? Actually, that was the point of why it mattered. Because Zormir has to use their action to make it attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right then. It would have just went to the.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Fair enough.
I'm using my action to run.
Yeah, then it will be in the pod and will initiate
recharge.
Self-repair function.
Docking procedures, whatever. I don't know.
It-
Just assume I take fancy terminology here.
And it also means that the mages don't know that it's on our side yet. They just think it's
True,
2
actually,
damage.
yeah.
I mean, it's moving about and activating when the boss isn't here, so it's a little bit of a giveaway. They are mages.
Oh yeah, those two probably
Your
know.
ancestors built them.
The brutes might not know.
The brutes might not know, but the mages definitely will.
Yeah.
Since while the exact workings have been lost, the like
Day-to-day
output
function.
is still known. Yeah, their functions are known, just not how they actually work.
That's cool.
Hmm.
I like that.
But Zormir, you were running. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
I can't really do anything as a bonus action to interact with this.
Double check. Sid, it is your turn then.
Alrighty.
You are in a sleet storm.
Yes.
You don't know what's coming for you.
I'm all good. Well, I can still hear.
You know,
Giant. I still
Duoji
understand Giant.
turned into a gaseous form and has ran away, but you don't know where.
But he's also told his party to attack me, so I'm going to get out of the thing. So I'm going to whisper to Zam, my mount. I'm going to go. Let's go hide under the couch.
Everyone's under the fucking couch.
I'm sorry, but they don't know I'm in here. You're going to have to make a break for it. I believe in you. No, that's not her voice right now. Oh, she got knocked out. So she's in her real form, which none of you have seen.
Oh yeah, changeling. Changeling form.
So, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna take me to the couch, which immediately we do. It skitters across the ground. I'm gonna go under. You're gonna go off in that direction. They're gonna chase you. You're gonna give them a good old run around, okay?
You have two.
I believe in you.
This changeling has two different personalities that are both southern.
No, this is regular, just sort of American.
Ah, okay. It sounds like southern.
Okay.
American. The third
Alright.
Hydra. The smaller Hydra.
Okay, I'll try and go Minnesotan. Okay. You're gonna go off and give them a good old run around. I'm gonna hide under here. Which I squeeze under. I love you. Bye, Zam.
Oh, it's just nice. It's nice to know that
And-
you love me, but also this is my hiding spot. Good choice on hiding spots, but get your own.
I love the concept that there are...
I'm still in the fucking cloud.
I love the
I
concept.
squeeze under the couch.
Yeah, please,
and
please get.
Go
please.
away. Go under the
Please
couch.
get. No,
And-
get.
And Zam continues. Just sort of, they'll dash back and just sort of, just run essentially, and just give a run around. Yep, ZAM.
Can he still
No.
see in his gaseous form?
Named after.
Yes.
Now here's the thing. I was looking up blind sight and heavily obscured areas. So here's what I read: a heavily obscured area, such as darkness, opaque fog, or dense foliage, or couch cushions, blocks vision entirely, and a creature effectively suffers from the blinded condition. A creature with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight to a specific radius.
Yeah, but this
Me,
is
it's
my
10
couch.
feet.
This
So
is my
as I'm
spot.
going under, do I just sort of crawl along and I'm like, wait, I sense something. A presence I've not felt since. Take out my sword. So I
Since
just sort of go,
30 seconds ago.
oh, you
Yeah.
bastard. And I'm
yeah.
going to use all 40 of my... no, I'm going to use 35 of my 40 Leon points on myself right now, readying myself for the final.
What the
I'll
heck?
do that still. I'll do that still in the cloud.
Why
I
is
was-
Why is everyone in my couch?
Yeah, there's
I was
4
hoping-
people hiding in the fucking couch.
Why is everyone in my couch?
I
So,
was
Chris,
hoping
would you-
Koji would see him and just go, ah!
He's got his blind.
Would you
can't
say
see.
I'm aware of Goji?
Koji.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It's my action to lay on hands.
Yeah, it does.
And yeah, so basically I'm just
Oh.
prepping for what is going to be the onslaught next.
Here's ambush.
Yeah, would
And also getting out of the fog cloud without being seen, most importantly.
yeah. Importantly, would
That's me.
I know that Doji's there? Would I have any idea? Because I do not have blind sense, any of those vibes. But I am, in fact, under the couch. Like,
I have to see.
Like-
He is in the couch.
He's
oh,
up in it.
Oh
all
god,
of
he is the couch.
Yeah, he went between the pillows and is in that like in the workings of the couch.
You know,
Remember when
you
I
know what?
stayed on
He's
your
in the
was I-
remote zone. He's in the remote
What I-
zone.
Yeah,
He's
what
finding all
would,
the
Remember-
spare change.
am I aware he's in the remote zone?
Crow, remember when I stayed on your and Chris' couches?
Give me an insight
It's
check.
that. It's that.
Because
They're
you know,
me.
it will depend on whether I snark at Sid or not. Because if I know the enemy's
Oh.
above me, I will obviously not do this because then I get stabbed.
Oh, I was about to.
I think
set
you might
the couch
know.
on fire.
I think you
Na-
might.
Set the
natural
couch on
19.
fire.
You're flat.
Yes, you are aware of their presence in the couch. You're
Yeah,
aware of their
then
mind.
then Assassin is just in sign language, like basically telling Sid to fuck off,
Yeah.
which is literally just fuck off.
Middle
Like,
fingers up and pointing.
Yeah,
How many
you-
fingers does Assassin have?
You've never
Yes.
wouldn't
seen.
you like to know?
Yes.
You've never seen this person before. They are ghostly, sort of grey, whitish eyes with sort of a purple pupil.
I mean, they'd still probably be sticking the middle finger up at you.
You would figure
Yeah.
out either they figure out
It's-
you're
it's-
changeling, or you're just some weird creature that walked under the couch. In which case, I think the reaction might be Eldritch Blast instead. So, what do you want?
I
No,
hold up the swords at you.
you
You'd recognize
say-
the swords.
you say this like Assassin isn't also an Eldritch abomination, so it's just kind of like a nod of like like
Fuck
You're
off,
You're
this
all
is
so
my
weird.
game.
Understood.
like yeah like nods and then it's fuck off, get your own space. This is mine.
Sid, what's your DC for the frighten?
50.
Go, because he
I
had a
think.
turn
Hold
already.
on. Let me have a
That was
sec.
it. The point. It's your turn.
Okay,
That's
I'm
16.
going to, as soon as roll 20 reopens, I'm going to walk over to Alvina and heal her.
Thank you.
So that's
It's-
2d8 plus 3 heals. There we go. So
Does it have wisdom saves, Chris? Because it's only a wisdom check, and it's as an action.
What for fear?
For that spell, it's
What
as
was
an
it?
action.
It's horror.
Creature.
What's something smite, right?
It's Wrathful Smite. It's frightened me for a minute. As an action, it can make a Wiz save, DC 16 to end the spell, and I'd feel when it ends because my
Yeah, it is as an action. Yeah.
Weird.
Interesting. That's a weird one. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Full
Action to
action.
end fear.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a way to ruin a monster's turns.
Yeah, that's why I cast it.
I suppose it's because it's a smite, so it's a little
So-
bit better since paladins the
So
only
it,
one that gets
yeah,
it.
Weird.
it can either dash away or
Thank you.
use its action to sort of turn and go. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid. Jesus, I'm still afraid. Run away.
The point. Was there anything else you wanted to do? Bonus actions or anything?
yes,
point.
I do. So Alvina gets 12 points. I'm going to shoot Merida, which is a bonus action.
Bang!
Also, just enjoy the energy of the
at the
phrase
only
out of context. I will shoot Merida as a bonus action.
As a
Um,
bonus action.
I will shoot Merida.
Haven't we all wanted to shoot Merida at some point as
Yeah.
our bonus action?
I know I have. She's giving me story problems.
Which person were you attacking?
The bottom one of the brutes.
Oh, the one I
hits.
haven't been hitting.
The one that's closest.
It's fair. I love the concept of Alvina like dueling these two Oni, and you just like walk up behind, like quite a bit shorter, just pat her on the back with a heel, pull out your pistol, and just fire at the other one.
So that's 10 damage on the only brute, and
Nice.
it is pushed 5 feet backwards.
Boom.
The point doesn't suffer from stage fright at all.
Yeah.
Cool as a cucumber.
Is Zorme currently looking at Guardian 2?
Giant instrument turned cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant Guardian too.
Okay, in that case, Point Bot, which has its own turn, so I can also control Point Bot.
Amazing.
I need to verbally tell it what to do. Rather than that, we'll wander over to this other one.
Combat
It's on the
dance.
Yeah, we'll boogie over to this only brute and attack.
You're Bully Maguiring over. You know how he just walks down the street like that?
Yep.
I love that. I really like the
yeah,
energy
yeah.
of like dancing that ends in like a slap.
So it gets 2 attacks.
Yeah, it does. It's
Oh,
high enough
Hits
level.
again. Oh,
It's
for
like
that
rhythm-
reason.
Okay.
It does
It's like
that. There's-
rhythm.
does the fist a little twirl, and then when it does the boogie pointing up, punching
Yep.
instead.
No, you know what?
Yeah, I
you
just like the idea of it
29
being like
damage on
rhythm
that
game
bridge.
style.
29 damage.
Yep.
Oh wait.
What's up?
How do you get the plus 16 damage?
So that's +8 twice, so +8 per attack.
Oh, cool.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like
It is still standing, if just.
Yeah.
All right, Assassin, it is your turn. Support round up next.
Oh, dang, it's me again. Well, I'm in the couch. Quite like being in the couch. And I don't want anybody to know I'm in the couch.
Yeah.
And I'm vaguely aware that someone is up
Hmm.
there, you know?
Feel two present minds in your presence.
Yeah, and like I'm willing to accept the presence of the other weird being, but I don't want the mist man to get me.
The mist man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for
So-
agreeing with me on that one.
Yeah. So I guess
You gonna get out the couch? Or are you gonna attack?
I
with
don't know.
this
It's a pretty good couch. Can I like looking from my good vantage point? I want to like crawl forward and like have a little peek. Is there anywhere else I can like essentially Eldritch Blast, then scuttle, and then hide? Essentially,
Well,
this is my
there
plan.
Giant piles of pillows everywhere. 2 tables surrounded by pillows.
Go to the table.
Yeah, I feel like it essentially comes out. Barrel roll Eldritch Blast into couch cushions to hide.
Dun.
like-
All right,
So-
you were stealth. So who are you attacking?
I'd like to attack East Lad.
All right, you have advantage.
Yeah.
This-
I hold shift, right?
Maybe.
my personal.
And is it only on the first Eldritch Blast,
yes.
or is it? Yeah. So that's my
Yes, unless
16.
you're high enough.
Sorry, 18. Sorry.
Or which-
That
which-
hits, I think, right?
It hits.
Wait.
Overdone it.
Excellent. Which I will also do my second one just because
Yep.
you know.
Yeah.
That one's regular.
Aw.
That one miss. So we get one set of D10.
Still good. 1
Um.
damage!
Oh,
Bang!
But then, so that is that, and then I will do a hide. Oh gosh, because I can't really do. Oh gosh, that's such a bad stealth.
Everyone just sees all the pillows
Right.
shifting up and down. as you move under them.
So
Wait, that-
yeah, from Assassin's perspective, they rolled out of the couch, the finger gunned Eldritch Blast, and rolled into the couch with like the
Yeah,
coolest
talking
move ever. What everyone else sees is Assassin dive out of the couch slightly too far, hit their head against the table, bounce back, fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts lazily, and then trip over one of their tentacles and fall into some couch cushions.
You glance
and-
across and Sid's just shaking their head.
Interesting. Alvina's gonna go, huh, that happened.
Their eyes
And
are
it-
just closed and they're just shaking their head.
And then there's just a ruffling of tentacle as the tentacle moves in next to me to make sure I don't take too much damage.
It's just
my
being
God.
threatening. It's just being
There's just-
threatening.
Yeah, there's just a line as this tentacle like brushes past all these cushions underneath the table for obviously to Assassin no apparent reason. This is perfectly normal as you were.
I imagine it's like a shark fin parting the cushions on the way past, but it's a giant tentacle.
This is how I was imagining it too.
Yeah.
Just trying to be stealthy, but
Yeah.
absolutely failing.
Oh.
There we go.
Yeah, we totally
Fucked it, lads.
we totally all
Hello.
cool to have Susie melt the couch,
carry on.
right?
Carry on. Move about your business. You didn't see nothing. Assassin's just feeling tired. That's all. Go on. Get out. Get out. Go on. Get out.
Oh, Lou, chill touch one of those roosts.
I think we take
Preferably the
a.
mist.
I'm wanting to melt where the mist is, so space 2, please. Which would be that one, basically. Of the
Well
tetra-
done. You guessed what I was doing before I could get the numbers.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
All right. Roll for Actually, just roll damage.
Yes. Don't know if it's gonna hit or not. What
Yep.
is her damage is? It's definitely not the 11d8. Whereas it 4d8. There we go. I went. That's wrong. 22.
All right. As you just splash a stream of acid against this couch, as you see the acid just filtering through as it burns and eat away at the cushion, burns a hole straight through the couch, leaving a massive gaping tear just simmering at the edges with this green eating acid. You see rising out of it a very distressed looking amount of cloud.
A very distressed cloud floats out. Good girl, Susie. The best part, I said part 2 because I went. I'm not going to immediately shoot the one that's going to hit Sid as well.
You've sunk in his battleship.
Yeah.
They still have a little bit of health left. Let me just double check what the resistance was for.
Everything because he's gaseous form.
No, the target has resistance to non-magical damage. Okay, this actually does count as magical because it's just base acid. I actually need to give him back some health there. Just a little bit too much off.
Yeah, it's like it's a good chunk, but mainly was to find him more than do a lot.
Yeah, so
What are you talking about? I already knew where he was. God.
I thought you got that in the first go.
Yeah, but I was always good at Battleship, apparently.
Having him fleeced.
Yeah.
Fukyu, it is back to you.
With
You
all that's
see
going on.
mist rising from the couch.
From a dissolve. It
Yeah.
could be just dissolved couch though. I'd say either the mages or the big guy, right?
Yeah.
Because
So
we've got the brute surprisingly well handled at the moment.
We came in expecting to have to take on the king. The nearest thing we have now, the big bad, is Doji. I think once we take him out, we're gonna be able to implant Akuma, and that was the goal.
Yeah, we still don't know if the Oni King's going to teleport back at some point though. So
Yeah.
kill as much as we can.
They've also said that they don't want to be the king.
Yeah, they said we're not.
Let's go save Izzy first.
Save his army, save the random prisoners that we know are here, because we heard them being tortured. And let's just deal with this. And then loot the building. You could hit the giant Oni brute with the Oni mage.
Oh, to note, the gaseous form can be hit. It is still a target. It just has resistance to no magical damage.
Yeah.
If you hit hard enough, you can apparently kill gas.
I think Cloud Kill's a spell.
I mean, Cloud Kill is mustard gas. It's a cloud that kills you.
Cloud Kill is gas kills you.
Yeah.
I know.
Hey, you can kill an air elemental, you can kill a gaseous form, okay?
So fuck you is gonna jump onto the couch essentially.
The couch at this point just breaks in two.
Yep.
From the sheer weight of you. Like, it was designed to support giants, but not with a giant gaping acid hole in the middle.
Yeah, there's a hole messing up the supports, and you're bigger than they're supposed to be. We're got squish.
And then he's gonna cast punch at the Oni mage.
Yes. Muscle mage cast fist.
Yep. So it's 2 punches at the mage. First one is an 18.
18 hits because gaseous form doesn't do anything to AC.
Oh, not gaseous. I'm going against the mage.
Oh, the sky one.
Oh, the mage. Okay. Then yeah, 18 hits.
And that's
32
bludgeoning on it.
Oh, yeah, the mage is too much. What was that?
Plus your plus 4.
Oh, plus yep.
Oh, yeah,
plus
D4.
For another 2.
Yeah.
So with your sheer size, even with them hovering up in the air, you're able to just punch right into them. For 32, they don't have any physical resistance.
34.
34 in total.
In the large damage as well.
Yep. And then second punch. for a 28
28.
to hit. And that's 17 plus 4, so another 21 bludgeoning.
Nice.
As this only mage is looking real bad. And suddenly just two giant fists pummel into it, and it kind of falters down 10 feet. And in unknown language, it says to you, for those speak giant, you can hear, what the, in the primordial sense is this?
What? Just,
Fuck you.
what are we being
Yeah, fuck-
attacked by?
Fuck you just looks down at it and goes, ook.
Well, Fuku, that's your turn. It is now
Yep.
Doji's turn, and Doji has not been slapped, so it gets a little bit of healing back.
Yeah.
It's only last round. Well, I don't think it'll matter too much. Okay, time for him to make their great escape here.
He doesn't know. He possibly doesn't know where Sid is, which is quite funny.
Still afraid. Still getting a general vibe from that. So still gonna continue northeast. Let's just have them. Ooh.
Attack of opportunity. Fuck you. Get him.
I don't think he'll actually have the movement to get around Sid. What size does gaseous form make you? Is he just the?
It's the same
huge
size, yeah.
Same size, you can just fit through holes.
Yeah. I think it's just you can squeeze easier.
Then they dash their 20 flying speed and
What?
occupy the same space
20
as you.
Alright.
So since they can occupy the same space of creature, they are going to occupy Fuku's space as Fuku this gash just kind of seems to emanate through your fur.
This gash.
This gas seems to just be almost hugging you with a gaseous aura.
Oh, I have the one request. Did he make the con save against Susie's acid breath? He's almost certain to pass. I just think it'd be really funny if he failed it.
Oh yeah, it's concentration.
It's
I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, he's almost certain to pass, but it'd be very funny if he just teleports in.
Oh, let's have a look. That is a 13. How much damage was it? 11? Yeah.
11
Yeah,
to
it
save, yeah.
It was even less because it was resistance because gaseous form. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he only took 11. So yeah, it was a DC 10. He automatically passes.
yeah.
But that is Doji at the end of Doji's turn. The rest of them are going to go the only mage being attacked by Fuku, we'll get to in a second. The other only mage, slightly aware of this, but is still going to focus on their task, is going to do a cone of cold into the sleet storm to try and get whatever creature is in there.
Which is nothing.
Nothing is in there, I don't have to worry about it. The one who's being attacked by Fuku is going to put their own self-survival ahead of their mission, is going to turn and is going to...
Fly away.
Wait, I need to give him the save. And to see if he realizes his boss is in the
Come on! Yes!
Terrified. He is going to blast a cone of cold at Fuku.
If he kills his own boss, this is the best.
Yeah.
He's
It's the
got
best, but it's just such a kill steal.
It'd be amazing. This would be the best. I'm fine with this kill steal. This is the best kill steal if it is one.
As a DC 15 for the only mage I've got here, since that's not in their actual stat block. I need a DC 15 con save. Yep.
Now,
Yeah, it's
when
nice.
mist gets cold, it gets heavy. So it's gonna fall to the floor if he fails.
For 27 cold damage on DC 15 for Fuku and the boss. Which this is a con save. So a 15 does pass.
Barely.
Ooh.
And Fuku is going to take, what is that, 13?
13. And it takes 6, because it's resistant to everything. Oh, it's non-magical.
Oh. Okay, I need to move you, because you're actually obscuring Doji now.
So, what am I taking? 13.
Yeah.
13 cold damage, because you made the save. And similarly, it's going to take half, but it also still has its base resistance against magic for 6. So the boss is only going to take 6. It's suddenly... okay, that actually did not... Because he made it, did not do as much damage as the only mage was worried about.
Monkey form stays up.
Yeah.
The only mage understands how opportunity attacks work. And I was kind of hoping it would kind of try and knock you out of that. Unfortunately, one second. Did the only mage have Slayer? No, it's just the brutes that have Slayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the brutes that have Slayer, so it wouldn't have been a disadvantage or anything. So the mage's just gonna be just sitting there, panicked, just frost still coming off their palms, as the brutes are gonna continue attacking in at Alvina.
She did
Kind of take a little
reckless.
bit of vengeance against the fact that she kind of just seemed to squish them against the ground. On their pride, they cannot allow for this. Did you?
I did this time, yeah.
All right, then from the first one for 3 attacks coming in, a
Yep.
21, 21, and a 29 for those damages.
Yep. So that
And-
is 10, 10... Oh, less than that, actually. 9, 9, and 10.
And the second one that comes in as well for attacks at advantage. For a 22, a 15, which I believe misses, and a
Yep.
28. So
Yeah,
that's 17 and 24 damage halved.
I lost count of where I was. 1 moment. Okay, was it 33? And then 12 plus 8. Still up! Really hurt now, but still up! Thank you, by the way, point. I would be at 1
Okay.
without yours.
Good.
That healing
Alvina, it is your turn.
Okay. First of all, I am going to look at the one who is the I've been stabbing for this very long time, and I'm going to stab him again. In typical Alvina's fashion, she is going to look at him and then try to stab him for a 22 to hit.
It hits.
Does that
Take damage. It does not, but only because they healed at the start of their turn 5 seconds ago.
Gotcha. I am going to hit him again then. Actually, I'm going to... Before I do that one, I'm going to hit him with the bonus action attack. Where's it get to pick the order?
They are looking. They are still looking actually more healthy than they previously were.
24 to hit onto the same one.
I believe they are still up, but just.
Okay. And this is the big one again. Come on. Die, you bastard! There we go. 24
With
again.
their 5 hit points, and so effectively 10 with the resistance, they finally succumb to your merciless beating.
Take his head off.
You just defeat.
Like a child from a broken home, they finally succumb to your merciless beat.
Dark! Jesus.
Sorry.
The other Only Brute kind of looks with a shocked expression as their comrade's head rolls across the floor, but they look back to you and scream in your face.
I roar back at him.
Both of you looking particularly bloodied.
Yeah, we're both...
Alvina, is that your turn?
That is
Point,
my...
Pointbot puts its foot on the severed head.
It is a support round, or what would you like to do? Cast your vote now.
I vote for us and get to punch the mage.
No, I vote for Neil.
Kill Dutch.
Kill touch, yeah. So that we can possibly take this guy out this turn.
Yeah, I shouldn't be punching anything.
If I
Yeah,
say
no.
assassin punching
I
anything
feel
is a
like
bad-
I feel like if I punch something, I'd heal them.
You'd break your own hand and
Yeah,
hurt
but
yourself.
Yeah.
with Lou potentially trying to chill touch the doji, he might hit me.
It's true.
He's a-
It's,
I'm fine with that.
in space.
I'm less fine with that. Do we have us one that actually can, like, give temporary hit points or something? I'm kind of
I mean,
very fucked up right
That or well, no, I was gonna say Gwent can heal, but he's in a different dimension.
Yeah, exactly, that's why I said Gwent would be the ideal one right now, but...
No, unfortunately, Gwent was your only healing ally.
What does
That
Zami
or
and
have-
Zami or Azima
Oh
do?
yeah, Kuma and Azami are actually not in aerial duels anymore, so what can they do?
1 second, let me bring up the Oni twins. They mostly have, they have an ability and an attack one, so they can either do a combat attack, or they could do a forward scout.
Ah, gotcha. Fair enough then.
I would say have Lou maybe try to chill touch the remaining brute then.
Yeah.
Not the boss.
No, because it might hit
No,
Foxy on it.
Ah,
A 19 to hits.
Yes.
That deals 11 damage.
That's more normal, Lugrim.
no longer regain. No, that's fear. Can no longer regain hit points. Alrighty then, Zormir, it is your turn. You've arrived at the second guardian. It is on the ground. What would you like to do?
I'm hacking into the thing.
You attempt to do so, but unfortunately, the first
Nope.
one is a DC 15 to breach the initial defenses that you.
Not even with the thing. Unless someone wants to give me a reroll on this.
No, I think I might need mine. Oh, I'd be very tempted if this was the third one and it would immediately start activating for us. Then I'd be tempted to. Under the begging you please put that on me so I can get some health back. But if it's the first one, so I'm not throwing mine into that.
Alright, Zormir, is it your turn?
Do you have a bonus action? Do you have a healing word? That's bonus action healing, right?
No, I don't have healing word. I've only got cure wounds. I'd have to be right on top of you, but I'm trying to get these things over to our side.
Mm-hmm.
And I've used my thing.
Alright, then Sid, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Does the Guardian start regenning then?
Oh, I was going to take a little bit of time to do the initiation rather than an action. But we'll see. I'll roll d20 to see how quick this is. Oh, not that.
D209! Your classic die.
Nope, it takes 4 rounds to start healing.
That's fair.
Okay.
So it'll be this will be 1 initiation. Tick. All right. We get for Sid.
Yeah. Here I go, killing again.
All right. Now remember, this has the
I
chance of
would-
attacking Fukyu if the attack is between Fukyu and the hostiles' attack
DC.
AC.
22.
I'm afraid you are. I am not within 5 feet of it, so I give you advantage. I'm sorry.
22.
Nope. You managed to just hit the Oni to hit Doiji.
I've just realised I'm hidden, so
Then you advantage.
does a 19 hit Doji?
Well, you had advantage.
Well,
so you
it'd still be at 22.
Yeah, it'd be 22. Yeah.
I mean the second one.
At 20. It hits. So go ahead and.
So 2 attacks. D6 plus the 1, 2, 3, 4 from the
Okay, yeah, I should just have Doji.
second attack.
Weirdly enough, he's not immune to prone, I don't think, while gaseous forms, so he might actually just fall over.
The Giant Slayer is magical damage.
Bonus action. I'll get a spell slot back. Actually, I'll expend my final spell slot and then get it back. So, I'll expend my get my shit. How do I use that shit? Okay, I'll just.
Well, is this relevant to me?
Yeah, I'm expending.
They're smiting and then gonna get a spell slot back.
There's smites and there's shit happening here.
Well, I know, but if you're doing bookkeeping, like changing stuff around, I don't care. Do that between the things.
Yeah.
If you're actually doing
No.
something that matters to me, let me know.
Yes.
Why would I do that shit? Where it is?
You
There,
stated you're
Divine
doing
Smite.
it.
Divine Smite. Here we go.
Try and keep a good flow here. There's like 6 players.
Yeah, I'm the one who takes the least amount of time.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
But you're absolutely not.
The least
No,
amount
you've been
of time.
taking the most time so far.
I have not.
Yes, you have.
You have. I've been timing everyone.
Yeah.
That's me.
I'd
Alright,
take
take
the
that.
least amount of time because I only
Yeah.
got one
The
roll.
point, it is your turn, Assassin. You're up next.
Okay.
That's up.
Hey.
That's up next.
What's up?
Okay, having seen Alvina waste all of those perfectly good hit points he gave him last
Oh no,
time,
I've still got all the hit points you gave me, actually.
he's going to give Alvina some more hit points.
Thank you.
4 of them.
Hey!
It's going to shoot the Oni Mage down the bottom.
Alright.
Oh, the only mage, okay.
Because Point Bot's going to go in to attack the Brute.
Yeah, it will
And
get
does that hit?
advantage, which will be nice.
16 hits, because they have 2 AC less than the brutes.
No!
cool.
No, they're wearing chainmail, aren't they?
Chainmail instead, yeah.
So that's 15 damage on that one, and it's pushed 5
5
foot
feet
backwards.
up, I guess.
Yeah.
This is remind me of the damage type,
Force.
This is force, yeah.
which doesn't actually matter because I don't give the brutes anything. So with their 15 hit points left,
Yeah!
Yay!
Perfection! Bang!
you what was this force? You just blast with crackling energy into this Oni mage.
You shot it in the head.
No, I can't think of a good one-liner, so I'm not going to try and do one. The
Dropping
point does
in.
a good one-liner, which Alistair can't think of.
Dropping in! It's falling out of
And
the
then-
sky, isn't it? So.
And then Point Bot will do a victory dance over to the other Oni brutes that's still there.
Oh yeah, Assassin would be terrified because literally, like, it just fell on top of Assassin's table.
An Oni mage slams into the ground.
Oh yeah, like absolutely. There's like the equivalent of a Squid Wilhelm scream coming from underneath that table.
Wilhelm, the copyright-free Wilhelm scream.
How do you type an advantage in Roll20?
Currently,
You hold down shift as you click.
I
And
don't
it
want to go
should go
through my
green.
sheet to find where I need to click.
That's fair. Mhm.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm just typing the stuff I need to roll into the text chat, so I know how to advantage that.
No idea, unfortunately.
I just do slash
Just roll it twice.
roll 2d so whatever.
Yeah, 2d20 plus.
Yeah, just if you ever don't have advantage up, just do the attack twice, and I'll just take the higher. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I've done this now. That's a 19 and a 20, so 21 to
Hit.
hit.
Okay, roll for damage.
I'll do the other attack at the same time.
All right, well you're doing that, and I'll apply that damage in a second. Assassin, what are you doing for your turn?
So I take it my table has just been pretty much snapped in half by an Oni mage body hitting it.
Well, maybe not in half, 'cause it wasn't damage, but it definitely kind of smacks into the corner of the side, kind of like pivots the table up onto one edge as the body just kind of is half slumped on the table, kind of making it a ledge or making it.
Yeah.
These tables
Yeah,
might
so
be designed to take a kicking because they're for giants.
They're supposed to have
is there
giant
any-
feet rested on them. Of course they are.
is there any point to my sleep storm?
It's really distracting that one Oni on the other side.
Oh,
Other than that-
then I will keep it up, and what I will do is I will move my tentacle over here, give this lad a slap.
Yay!
And
It's got advantage.
Does it?
I am within 5 feet of your target.
Oh,
I am leader of
was gonna say,
hunters.
I was like, I didn't think my things gave that, considering I rolled a 10 last turn.
I wasn't within 5 feet of whatever you hit last time. I have to be within 5 feet of the target for melee attacks.
No, I
only.
mean for my sneak attack
Hit.
things.
Oh.
I have to actually be good hidden, you know.
Fair.
And then so that's 1d8 plus 3 cold damage, and their speed is reduced by 10 for the round. That is my bonus. And then
Please keep it near me. I'm gonna really need that parry, I think.
can I hide as an action?
Yep.
Like, is that just
Oh, yeah.
that's just regular
That's normal person,
character
yeah.
shit? Yeah, then I'm just gonna go under this table.
Yeah.
instead.
Other table.
Yeah, I will move the tentacle out, do a slap, and like pocket sand distraction roll across to try and hide under there instead.
You're like a
Let's see
slightly
how well this goes.
You're like a slightly misbehaving child at a wedding.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is the vibe. So that's a 19.
You got a feeling you're actually stealth now from the 10 you got last time.
Hey.
Okay, so as point punches in and deals some damage with a bludgeoning, and a tentacle slaps the guy on the other side.
I managed to distract them.
All right, let's see what we got here for support. What did we vote for supporting?
I'm voting for fuck you to get punch.
Yeah, I think that's a good bet.
All right, Abigail comes
Yeah.
up and instructs Fukyu to monkey punch.
Monkey punch.
Which one am I monkey punching?
Finish off the brute or
The
something.
brute's got a lot of health left,
Or
and it's angry. To be honest, they're both angry, so just punch you which one you like.
I'd go for
Um,
the brute because then that means it's less likely to attack you if you're getting.
But they've
I
got
use
mate.
advantage against the brute.
You do have advantage against the brute, yeah. which you don't have against Doogie because he's a little bit out of range.
Okay, yeah, I'll go for the brute then.
Yeah. Come on.
Monkey punch.
Get in at 20.
No,
Oh, I got a
don't
dirty 20, I'll take it.
For 22 bludgeoning.
Takes it, and it is your turn.
Punch it again.
Yep. And keep punching into it.
You're going Monkey D. Luffy on this one. And
Yep.
Gong!
Kong gun! Yep.
Kong gun, literally.
Again, all at
Oh, no,
advantage.
this is going to miss.
Oh wait, you forgot the +4 for that.
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Oh yeah, get extra damage for that first punch.
For the first punch, that was an extra 2 on
Yeah,
that.
takes it.
Second one completely
But yeah,
misses.
that
Yeah, I can't help with
12
that.
misses. And then last one.
Yay!
20 again for another 19.
Hits. Go ahead, roll me
And
that
another
D4
two.
extra damage.
Another D4.
With that, we go into Duoji's turn. Alvina, you're up next.
Yep.
So that's an extra 4.
Nice.
Duoji is going to continue.
Running away from the thing that just stabbed him in the ankle.
he's still scared of me because he's been dashing.
He hasn't
not
been
used an
he
action
hasn't used
to-
his action to end it because that spell is
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yes. Wrathful paladins.
Over here now.
He's also floating in the air, so he only has to worry about Fukio.
Yeah.
This technically doesn't need Fukio's reach.
And it looks like a ghost for the,
Yeah,
for the
Fucky's got
rest of you
10
guys.
foot reach, which is kind of
As
Yeah.
20 foot
as
creature with 10
as
foot reach.
the cloud just hanging off Fukio as if they're just emanating mist, begins to shift into form and begins to almost move away like a mist is just being drawn from Fukio as they dash to 20 more feet.
Opportunity attack
Yeah,
on
then
the
I'll-
cloud.
They do actually leave your
think
reach.
Yeah.
Oh, and you just got your turn, so you have your action back.
Yep.
Bang!
So monkey
It's,
punch!
it's too far out of my range still, I'm assuming, so I don't
That's fine.
give you advantage.
And remember, I can reduce damage if y'all want it. Let me know.
Oh, I'm probably gonna need that because I think the Oni's gonna
Yeah.
hit me this turn.
18
Yeah,
effects
so-
gonna miss him though.
Whenever that happens, roll a d8 and subtract that.
Gotcha.
An 18 hits.
Yeah, his AC was 18 because he's only wearing the plate mail.
Oh no, Sid, where are you, Sid?
He's
I'm-
on
You
the
still
couch.
under the couch?
Sid?
I would have had to come out from under the couch. So I would have
He
'Cause
came
he's
out of the
flying
couch.
right
Yeah.
there.
He's flying.
Yeah, he's out of your reach.
No, he was on. Fuck you, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he was
Fuck
also
you's a
on
size
the-
gargantuan creature.
He's on the top of Fukio.
Well, there then. I was attacking him in melee. Apologies.
But how do you get up? You can't fly. You don't have the height.
He was on. Fuck you though.
Are you
in the same
climbing? Are you
space.
also climbing? Fuck you.
Yeah, he's
I-
20 feet up. Fuck you.
I could stand on the couch, on the arm of the couch.
It's not a 20-foot couch.
Okay, give me an athletics check if you're actually going to try and get up there.
Not acrobatics.
It's pure strength.
No.
I mean, you jump, but you're jumping basically.
Because
What's the
there
mo-
is parkour you could do. Go ahead and give me acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
I bounced on the springy couch cushions.
There is enough here that you could do acrobatics. That's fine with that.
27.
Nice.
All right. Yeah.
It's a
Alright,
very springy.
Go ahead and Sid and Fukio roll me damage. Both hit. Fukio is 7
D4 as well. Fuck you.
D4 because it
D4,
might matter.
yeah.
Well, it might matter with the both of you actually, because I think you might be able to get enough damage between you.
plus the giant slayer and the second level spell slot I just got back. I'll throw that back on.
Oh, can you
I
spawn
don't
any
believe
attack?
you can. I don't believe you can smite on
Opportunity attacks.
reactions.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack,
Yeah, so long as you don't have to use a bonus action to cast it, and it's one of the on a hit
The
ones.
innate
That's fine.
smite, essentially.
Yeah, if your innate smite can be on an opportunity.
Neat.
So you really better hope there's not like a combat after this, because you are burning through the spell slots.
Yeah.
they're all gone.
But they regenerated one and then lost it again.
That's all really
And
paladins do.
my channel
paladins.
abilities.
Yeah. All right. What order would you like to do this in? Fukio attack first or Sid attack first?
You can
I'm
go
assuming
first
monkey,
if you want.
monkey punch first and then Sid.
You knock it
Actually,
sideways onto
it
me.
would have to
Could
be
be
Sid.
on your fist.
It'd have to be Sid first because he'd leave fuck you's reach after.
Oh yeah.
For flavour, you could slap it.
But you could do it
first
either
to
way,
the
yeah.
ground.
Can Fukyu unbeknownst just unaware that Sid's done this while they were climbing up you because of the strange mist. While you punch, you notice Sid on your fist. As
That you
Sid
thought
then
was a
just
ghost.
gets a second attack in.
That's
Alright,
awesome.
it did only have 11 hit points left. Hilariously, with Fukyu's 20, it went down to 1. Sid, with 1 hit point left, how would you like to take out gaseous Doji?
As I leap into it and begin like just sort of thrusting into the neck and chest and twist as I feel its form sort of recongeal and it begins plummeting to the ground, I whisper into its ear in Giant, I said you wouldn't get out of there alive. Die, Giant, for all you've done.
I didn't even do anything. He
You
just
know,
kind
Joker
of.
there.
The guy just stood in a freaking storm for the entire fight and then ran away.
Yes. I'm a bully. What of it?
You went old Joker there.
Some people play heroes.
Alright,
play
I
bullies.
need Point Bot to give me a deck save.
Oh yeah, point bot and the Oni are gonna get squashed.
Okay, give me 2
Yes.
seconds.
I have no idea what his dex is. I know it's not as good as his strength for summon construct.
As the brute manages to sidestep pretty well to just avoid it as Doji comes plummeting down.
He died as he lived, afraid of me.
That is a 9.
Yeah, I don't think you passed that one.
Unfortunately, you are going to take 10 bludgeoning. I'm going to have the other one take half of
Oh.
that.
If it's within 10 feet of me, you get a +5.
I don't think
And
Point Bot's within 10 feet of you.
Maybe before impact.
Mm.
How are you looking, Point, in terms of health?
Oh, it's just robots, the
not.
point.
So
This
the
is
point is fine. Point bot is also fine.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure because I was gonna then ask if it's an attack and if I could reduce that.
It's a falling corpse, so maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I don't know. It's
I'd
it's an affront. It's affront to the self, you know. That's an attack.
The Holy Mage, after Doji's turn, because Doji is now defeated, is going to look on. Let's give this guy a wisdom.
And-
Yeah, is he smart enough to
Yeah.
realise it's nothing in? I think he's smart enough.
Yeah. I was about to ask if I could just look at them all and say, surrender. Or leave. Leaving would be good.
Onimage is going to cast a, I believe it's 4th or 5th level spell.
Okay.
And is going to suddenly
I was
vanish.
about to say he's invisible, right?
As you see a little swishing through the air as he begins flying the fuck away.
You better
Yeah.
fly away. He just cast greater
How
invisibility.
angry is the one that's really mad at me?
Honestly,
Oh,
this
shit,
one's
Alvina.
gonna be done at disadvantage.
Me and him are yelling at each other. So. Yay!
7. He's just gonna keep attacking you.
Yay!
It's not wise enough to flee.
This is a
You
angry fight.
Reckless.
Got it. I did reckless, yes.
It's a matter of honor, this fight between the combatants. Combatants. Yeah. That's the
he
word.
begins regenerating the. Oh, he doesn't regenerate.
No, he's the one that got hit.
yeah. He's the one that got hit. But it'll be the end of things, so effectively I'll take that off for now. And he's just going to attack in now. You know, I've yet to do the main ice attack of the mages. It's a shame.
Hey, you used it once. It was Izami at me, and.
Yeah, they just by default do ice knife as like a cantrip, effectively.
Oh, that's really cool.
Because they specialize in ice magic, while the Onis technically represent like enraged fire.
Yeah, that's really neat. I like that.
But surprisingly, haven't gone against a lot of mages
No.
Nope.
without like blowing them up. With a
We've immediately distracted the fuck out of them.
But I think he's going to come in for 3 more attacks.
Yep.
For 24,
Tactical
20, and
MX
a nat 20.
incoming!
Okay, so
It's
I will. The first.
appropriate. This guy's final attack most likely is a nat.
Yeah, very much appropriate. So the first one, I will take the damage.
Feel free to reduce that.
Yeah, I'm gonna reduce the second one because that hits a lot more.
Okay.
The third one might drop me anyway, but I have to do some maths for that. So that is 5.
Your turn next, anyway.
That is 9, so that I'll reduce. It's 1d8, right?
Yep.
3. So that is down to 6. And that last attack is gonna drop me.
No.
Just right, regardless. Yeah, it's going to. I don't have anything for that, actually, do I?
Well, at least it's not.
Oh, wait a minute!
an
No,
extra
it's
death
not!
save.
You know why? Fuck this guy. I'm using another feather and teleporting behind him. On his crit.
Alright, still taking it.
Still
Fair
up!
enough.
Still up!
Yeah.
I'm
I love that.
I'm on 6.
Smashes into the floor.
Well, that was an expensive one. Using one of the feathers are so good though.
I've used 2 feathers this fight, and I've needed
know.
them both.
It's now your support round. What would you like to do? You've only got one Oni brute left.
Lightning teleport. Poof.
Uh,
Can I please have a stab at him?
yeah, can we command Alvina to attack?
We use the command.
Oh no, we use command.
Yeah,
Uh,
technically. Same turn.
Susie, shoot him.
Alvin. Yeah.
You can't do it second.
Is on me or
Actually, yeah, let's let these guys get them.
Oh yeah, let's have Izami or Akuma. Izami's the closest, so let's stab him. Because you get advantage if it's melee as well, so...
You can't get advantage, but you do ranged combat attacks, so... this would be 15 to hit. Nope. No, I rolled
Initiative!
Fortunately, they missed.
Yeah.
Yeah, slightly
Oh,
underwhelming,
but-
but the problem with the attack ones is they
Yeah,
miss.
they prefer to range attack, which is fair enough.
Zormir, it is your turn.
Okay.
You're gonna continue hacking the god.
Yep. Let's keep on having a crack at this, because...
Alright, DC 15, let's go. I hope you don't get less than a 5.
Right.
Or a critical fail.
I
Not
said
less
with
than
this-
a...
Damn it, Zomi!
11's the now.
do you
And
still have a destiny point?
No,
No,
he used
I
it
used mine.
immediately. He's failed every single roll he's made so far.
You can have one of mine. I still have 3.
You have 3, Jesus.
alright.
I've been rolling well. I don't need them.
Fair point, actually, yeah.
You know what? You know what?
Zomi!
Bob? Maybe,
I'm cursed.
maybe Zormir should give up doing artifice and just become a
No!
farmer or something instead. He could build.
Just become a cow. Just become a cow. Embrace your
he could
people.
He could use these propellers to make wind turbines
Zomi, if
I
I
know.
would...
and create clean energy for
No,
this entire
here's the
No,
planet to
I
retire.
like he said, I'm trying to scratch inside with a little thing to try and do this. This is let's see you do this.
Oh,
Huh?
Don't
yes,
put that on
yes,
us.
of course.
Shut up.
Don't put that on us, Bob. We'll pass
Aw,
immediately.
poor little Bob.
We'll pass with our negative stats for it. We'll somehow do it.
The point is going to end up
I'm-
crying once we're dealt with this.
All right,
brute.
that takes another tick onto that. I'm still trying to do this.
Yeah.
I was concentrating on
For fuck's
enlarging. Fuck you. So fuck you, James. I'm doing multiple things
No, it's
here.
fine. It's fine. I love the
Keep-
energy of stretch.
I can
and
imagine
then
this
they're
is
just like-
exactly how angry Zormir is actually getting at this as well.
I do really like the energy of like Zorbir, like everyone going like, "Come on, Zorbir!" and just Zorbir shouting across the field while like
You're
pulling
trying
on wires,
scratch.
like, "You
Zormir, we need your help! Can you shoot this fucking thing? Shut
Oh
up!
yeah, it'd be very
Everyone
dead.
just shut up for fuck's sake!
I'm
just thinking in
busy.
the code.
Alright, Sid, your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh shit, it's me.
Yeah, remember you're here.
Captain Stabbins going in again.
Alright, you thingy down and Captain stab him.
You have advantage.
Yes, I'm aware. That's why I'm stabbing him.
Yep.
Well, let's see if you can finish them off.
First attack is a bunch. Second
Yeah,
attack
alright.
is a larger bunch.
Slightly lower
so-
bunch.
Alright, you do all
Well,
that. I'll get your damage at the end. Just put your
That's
damage
fine.
there and I'll calculate all.
Cool.
The point. What would you like to do?
Okay. I know Point Bot usually goes after me. Can Point Bot go ahead of me in case Point Bot kills the
Yeah,
brute?
Oh yeah. I'm fine with you guys having your turn on the same thing.
Okay.
it's basically how it goes for those two,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
mean,
so
rules are way
we're
too
within 5 feet of Alvina, so
Oh, it needs to make 2 strength saves or be knocked prone. It's not been doing that shit.
Have advantage regardless.
What the fuck?
What's KH?
keep highest. So this is advantage. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
35, 35,
Yeah,
36
you got the 20.
36 points.
Attack twice.
It's got 2 attacks if you cast
Yeah,
it
it's
above a
got 2
certain
attacks.
level.
One of them's a crit, so they're both advantage.
The
Alright, so I think
the new summons,
27 damage.
yeah, the new summon spells are really good because the higher level you cast them, the better they get. 36 from the first ones and 27 from Point Bot. He's the bastard dead.
ooh, it has 9 health left.
Damn it! Assassin,
In that
kill
case,
it!
in that case,
including,
Point, shoot
is that
it!
including the 36
yes, in that
from,
case, that was
Sid?
Point Bot's turn. It is
that was
now the
what changed.
Point's turn.
Point, shoot it!
Disintegrate.
36 plus 27.
That's a little extreme, just shoot it.
That's
65.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you hit. I think. Come on, get above a 9. Actually, get a pretty good. Actually, it's force. I've no idea if it's resistant or not.
Remember, it has resistance to magic, so it needs 18 damage.
10. Okay.
Do you have a second attack? I don't know if you're virgin about if it's a
I
defense.
still have an action left.
Oh yeah, it's a bonus action.
Yep.
What do you have else?
I'm just going to
Vicious
firebolt
mockery.
it, to be honest.
Fireball him! Just hit it.
Remember, you need 8 damage.
Come on.
Vicious mockery would be
This
fun.
might not be enough.
Well, depends if he is.
18, you
Ooh.
hit.
18
It hits.
hits.
You need 8 on 2 die
I
10.
don't have. Yep.
Come on.
There.
You only need 8.
Yeah.
Small pixelated numbers appear on screen.
Yeah, we were like calculating.
People
Yes,
who-
you got it.
Live in 6 different houses.
Here's a Point Bot, Merida, and the Points just finger gunning him.
Alright. As the final brute falls, and you can't hear but a whisper of that final mage who seems to have just fled now and is gone.
I mean, fair.
The room
That probably won't be the problem.
quiet, with the exception of scratching coming from Guardian 2 as Zormir frantically swears under their breath.
Wait, get over here!
I want to do something really silly.
Yeah,
Can I
I'll
have
go over it now.
Can I have a shot at it for the pure dumbness of the fact that I might roll a 17 or higher?
Yes.
Thank you. I just want to walk over, go, and just try and do something which would be artificer-y. Just on the off chance. It's Arcana, right?
Yeah, I'm just pointing at it. Go. Oh, you've mixed those two wires up.
No, I'm scratching things in with
2.
my.
No, I'm good.
Okay, so before the Point
It
helps
would have been
Zormir,
glorious, but it didn't.
before the Point helps Zormir, the Point is going to try and do it himself.
Come on, Point. Just pass it immediately.
There we go, 23.
Yes!
Oh, are you trying to do this? Just does it.
I just
'Cause-
hold the point
'cause that
up
bit's-
to it, 'cause it's floating off the ground, isn't it?
That bit's.
It's
that bit's upside
Leviosa,
down.
not Leviosa.
That bit's upside down, mate.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, it's a Phillips
You've
head.
got your
not a fat head, you
etching
mean.
tool upside down. You're trying to etch with the wrong side.
You're trying
What
to
are you doing
etch
there,
with,
mate?
You're trying to etch
This-
with the hammer.
This magnifying glass, it's made of just glass. It's not magnifying at all.
It's just a monocle.
It's just a monocle, mate. What you do with your regular magnifying glass?
Oh, dear.
Trade it or something.
Shit, I was in too much of a hurry to get over here. Fuck.
As you guys are
and-
doing that, and the initiative comes to an end,
Yeah.
Akuma and Izami fly down, and Akuma just stares at all of you. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm
Oh,
stealing
good
the
fight.
damn. I'm stealing these guardians
Yeah.
from that damn king.
What?
He
Leave
doesn't
him,
need
get
to.
him later!
Oh,
Question.
the sister.
Do you guys
Yes,
have any
I
way
didn't
to
think of that.
heal? It hurts a lot. I can't feel my rib cage.
You watch as the seconds tick by, they continue to heal as their wounds begin to mend over.
Uh,
I'm actually
Well,
looking
good.
good. Do I have a healing
No,
potion?
just get good. Heal yourself.
I can't do that. I don't regenerate.
You turn as there's just this massive blast wound on Akuma's back that just begins to heal over.
I'm
Oh, I
rolling
have a
this.
greater healing potion, apparently. I'll use that.
Sid is kneeling by the three down Doni, especially Doji.
Cool.
The sword is at their in front of their knees, and they're just sort of hands together, almost praying sort of style.
Okay,
4d4 plus 4.
They're just kneeling there in front of them.
That's fair. You guys have a couple seconds before, if you want to run over, we'll get to that, and I'll go for each of you to kind of give you all your little mini scenes.
Yeah.
So yes, do any quick bookkeeping if you want. You have like a round, 2 rounds where nothing will happen. That you can either quickly run after the twins, who are very quickly leaving your line of sight and are going up the stairs up to the rooftop, where you know the sister to be. But you don't have to follow. It's entirely up to you.
Alvina's gonna follow,
I-
but she's gonna neck every healing potion she can find in the meantime.
And like I said, well, I'll get to that in a second. I'm going to come around and just check what each of your characters wants to do for the next, or what their next action is.
Assassin is just like stealing the rings off the Oni's fingers.
Oh yeah. I mean, like at this point, it would be just thievery.
You guys really failing to understand the point of, I'm going to ask each of you in turn. Shut up. You don't have to butt in. I'm about to ask.
Okay, go.
All right, Alvina, what would you like to do?
Okay, Alvina's gonna run off after them, drinking every healing potion she can find in the meantime. So
All right.
she's gonna go round the
you do
group
so.
for them as well.
Zormir, what is your character doing?
I am packing. Well, I'm etching stuff into this to try and get this one.
How long would you like to attempt to do so? At what point do you give up?
I'm basically gonna take any assistance I can to do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, the point is helping with this.
All right. Well, let's obviously it takes an action. I'm going to quickly go to the point then. Point. Are you fine helping Zormir?
I am helping Zormir with whatever he's up to.
This is
All right. Then I need one of you to roll Vanhoop. We're going to do 3 checks, as that is what required. You've already passed the first one.
at 20.
That's athletics, not
Oh
arcana.
wait, I've still got the +7, and that'd be a +1 extra for my tool.
It's a natural 20
Oh,
for
the
28.
same.
Yeah, fair. So you passed the first check already. You have passed the second check. Go ahead and give me the third check.
Okay.
Is now DC 25. You pass.
Okay. I was going to give you bardic inspiration, but that works.
With the point giving you advantage and helping you out, you successfully carve into Guardian 2. And who would you like to assign as its owner?
Me, please. Me, please.
I'd love
Alvina.
one of those. I'd love the third one for the.
This is Zormir's
slaves.
choice because Zormir did put the work in to earn this.
Yeah, just putting it out there.
Alvina, this is yours. As she runs past.
Oh, thank you. Follow me.
Meow. Quick, if we can grab the last one, even if he comes back, he has no extra power.
Well, that does take 12 seconds, so technically this will be following after Alvina, so it'll take a round to get there if anything happens upstairs.
Yeah.
But it starts immediately zipping after Alvina as they two vanish from sight. But that has taken you 12 seconds. We'll get back to you in a second because that technically counts as your first phase 1. Fukyu, what would you like to do?
I mean, fuck you's gonna go over to the staircase, realise that he can't fit in it, and then I don't know, just start
Can I?
Forcing your way up,
around.
maybe? You can probably do
You
some-
mean how
Might
long does-
climb out the window if you'd like. Let me go double check how wide
How
the
many
window is.
rounds has it been in plus how long? Because
I mean, it's not dashing.
enlarge reduce only lasts a minute, I believe.
Yeah, it's a minute. So it'd be like... Actually, it'd be ending right as you finish the hack, I imagine.
Yeah, probably.
Because you had it for a lot of the fight.
Yeah.
Because it was a secondary
you-
large, right?
Yeah, You might shrink as you get to the.
Get to the staircase, immediately shrink.
Yeah,
Convenient!
If I,
Staircase was bigger, you just get smaller.
yeah. So if I go down to like base giant ape form, then so large, yep,
Huge.
and then
It's
Is it
huge.
large or huge?
heart huge. Sorry.
Giant ape's huge.
But yeah, the
And
staircase
then,
is big enough.
I would probably follow along through. Dashing, my movement is 80 foot, I believe, isn't it?
Jesus,
Oh.
yeah.
Technically, the staircase is huge because it allows space and technically two breath if you want to. So a gargantuan creature can squeeze through a huge space. You would just have all the disadvantages and
Yes.
like side effects of
Well,
that.
yeah, I mean, the
Would be
the
blocking the
juice
entire
would have
staircase.
ended by now anyway. So
But yeah, you can move normally without any imposition.
yeah, so using my action to dash, so that'd be 80 foot, and wherever that would take me.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm not too worried about movement right here. We're gonna be cutscening this.
Yeah.
'Cause I would've been mad.
I only care
Knock
what
them
your
out.
character choices are. Then Assassin, what would you like to do?
I would like to look around for anything I can get my greedy little hands on.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only other one I have is a common, so.
Can I have my little squid help me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
because I have a +0, so you know it'd be nice to
Yeah.
have an advantage. You know.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh my God!
Double
Double
nat
nat
20.
20.
Jesus!
Oh,
You
Christ.
find the second Oni King!
You find the
Oh,
remote
you have-
control for these guardians.
You
know,
find
one
the
time that happened,
instructions. You find
It's gonna
another.
have to happen
You find
randomly.
everything in perfect condition.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so
Holy
you
shit.
find 1 times a teal
Ring for wishes.
arcanite ring
Ooh.
from the Oni Mage,
Excellent.
and
That goes
you
on my
find-
finger.
If Doji, if you come near Doji, I will bat you away.
You find 2 indigo arcanite rings from the other Onis.
That'll go on my other fingers.
And just as you're kind of coming away from the Oni brute and looking around for what else could you get, suddenly a spectral tear opens in the ceiling above you, and 2 void arcanite propeller glaives drop down into your hands.
Boom!
I I really like the energy of me being like looking around, see the tear open up, them drop into my hands, and just go, oh, neat, the loot comes to me now.
They're so big compared to you as well, so you just like collapse under their weight.
I want my
Loot? Oh,
little,
cool.
my little squid.
swords.
Yeah, I want my little squid to have run up with all 3 of the rings, like all excited, like look what I've got, and me looking back like hefty with void propellers, and them look like a little disappointed with their haul. Like, dang, you've got better loot.
Is that where they land?
They land in
Yeah.
Assassin's arms, which is very funny.
Oh, and Doji has one.
Yeah, Duchy has the other one, yeah. Which I love
Yeah,
the look like
Doji
dumbbells.
was just didn't actually ever hit anything.
Yeah,
for
the
some-
No.
only successful hit he got, I used to teleport out of the sleet store.
Oh, he did manage to hit me once.
Oh, did he?
quite
And
funny.
once, yeah, I mean, he knocked me out. So
Oh, I thought the king knocked you out.
Yeah, that was the
Ooh.
king.
Was it the king?
I thought it was the
Yeah.
king. The king
So,
kicked the shit out of
Your
us for
hand,
good for your
your
round.
hand off his chest, so he just fucking incinerated you.
Yeah, the king beat the shit out of us for a couple of rounds.
Okay.
However, while the propellers have returned, there is no sight of Void Prime or the king.
I'm okay with this.
Ah, good.
Only
You
Gwen
got,
can tell you what's truly happened.
Don't worry,
Ah.
we all are.
good. You got the propellers back. Wait,
Don't.
all of them?
I love it. No other questions were asked. Good, you got them back. Carries on.
As these massive ship propellers on sticks are just currently crushing Assassin.
Send
Because they are
help.
huge.
Do you need help there?
If I had bones, they'd be gone.
You just squidged.
Yeah, like I'm just like a little pile of squid just underneath. Just like, can someone lift? Can Can someone, anyone,
I can lift probably. I'm probably
Please.
just
Wonders to Zormir. You know, normally you have like a hovering dolly to transport these.
I'm
These are too
probably-
big to fit into a bag of holding.
You normally have an Alvina to transport stuff as well, but she's bugging up.
I'm the second strongest probably here, so I've got a chance.
You're the strongest one
Guardians. Guardians.
I require someone who has a skeleton.
I require
Please?
someone who has a skeleton.
The Guardian
Please?
will take a minute or two to fully recharge.
Exo or
The
otherwise.
Guardian 2's already fled after Alvina by the time this happens.
Yeah.
I mean,
So do you want
Fucky
me-
might still be in range of you yelling at him.
You want me to do
Alvina's
this?
got like other priority right now, so she's off.
What would you like
Guardian
me
3
Oh.
is still currently hovering. Do you have a way to fly up to them?
to...
As the
That was a really well timed.
Yeah.
Really also left.
the fuck?
That was a
That was
really,
outside range.
really well timed
That
one.
was really incredible. I feel
I-
like that's the noise as you go to lift them, and it's just.
I do have fly, which will last 10 minutes.
Alright, well if you're willing to cast fly on yourself, then yeah, you can reach up to them.
That's
Um,
just sounded
can I-
Zomi's servos buckling under trying to lift the.
Can I? Would I need to make a check to to pull the things up so she can assassin can get out?
No, you have enough strength to like strain to lift it, but you wouldn't be able to carry it for long.
I'm gonna at least do that so they don't get crushed, and then I'm gonna cast fly to.
It's almost like the Hydras can move through this place comfortably.
Yeah, just wait. Susie would follow probably. Follow the
Um,
first
Do
food.
you give a piggyback to the point, and the point would you like a piggyback up to Guardian 3 to tinker on it midair? It does
Help
not
me
seem
with-
to come down if you like try and push on it. It seems to just be static in the air.
You want to help with this one? Maybe claim it as your own. What's your plus Arcana,
Those are weird.
3.
or have I got the higher Arcana?
That's where the point.
I've only got +3.
Meaning towards the point.
The
Yeah,
other.
sorry, Sid.
Oh.
I don't think your character is eligible for
Robot.
for the robot, given that you're a
What?
brand new character to the party, and it makes no sense for the party to give it to you.
And
But
also not an artificer.
but the rebellion kind of need one. Maybe as a guardian.
Yeah, trust me,
And-
this party doesn't care.
We like the
Yeah.
rebellion.
Yeah.
They're very nice, but we
This
don't.
party's
But,
not
these,
giving up loot for the rebellion.
but this is our robot.
You're far too new a character for me to even remotely trust right now. To go here, have this special bot that helps guard you, and
Yeah.
I mean,
Don't betray
they
us.
didn't-
What-
Yeah, Zormir didn't trust the professor. Why do you think he's going to trust Sid?
The only person from the rebellion
Mhm.
that might get the robot is Abby, because she's been with us long enough and we all like her.
That's
That's the squishiest of you.
Mm.
It actually makes sense to have her have a backup hit pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, hilariously,
You guys can also, in theory, change these on a long rest.
hilariously enough, Abby's actually, I think, got like the second highest strength in the party. She's stronger than Zormir.
all right, I'll cast fly and pick the point up to help.
Then I need a DC 15 Arcana check. I ask this because there is a possibility that you fail so bad consequences happen.
It attacks you immediately.
Yeah, sure. That's definitely the consequence of meddling with a robot.
So
It explodes.
Am I
It's
getting
more
this?
likely, to be honest.
assistance from the point, or do you want to
I
take a
assume.
crack at it?
Whoever has the highest Arcana.
I've got +7.
Okay.
You've got
Is
+7
that
and a magic
included?
tool, remember, Zormir as well, so...
+8.
You get technically +8.
Yeah, Ali, if you are talking, you are muted.
25.
I was. That explains a lot.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah. I was wondering why you weren't responding.
Yeah.
25
But
passes.
you can have a bardic inspiration, by the way.
That
It's 26.
+7 and the magic tool thing, that's on his dating profile, Zormir's dating profile.
You
I
can
need
do
a
whatever
second
you need.
I work in STEM and I've got a magic
20.
tool.
Is cow.
Gents. I'm Hugh Cow, so if that's your vibe,
Unfortunately, a DC 20 you do not make. However, you also
Inspiration.
do not.
Flash.
Yeah.
I'll use my
That's-
flash to
Ah,
it's gonna flash
make
up,
the
okay.
20.
It was 21 because you got the
Uh,
+1 for that.
yeah. Then you make the DC 20, and I need one more for DC 25.
on non-flasher.
Come on. Get at least
Right.
within Bardic Inspiration range. That's all we're requiring.
Right.
That's such a.
That's out of range, unfortunately, isn't it?
Oh, it's also low at. Oh, are we gonna do anything?
I will destiny it.
Yeah.
Guys just really don't want me to activate the self-destruction sequence, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Right.
We want 3
Oh.
shield guardians, damn it.
Just,
And I want at least one robot to blow up. It's
It would,
exciting.
it would be
Where's
I
cool.
my
want
damn
you.
fuck up
I
robot?
want you to. I want you
There's
to.
2
activate
robots
it.
left in his room.
so this the flat roll for this
Yeah,
one?
we've got 2 more robots at least that
Yeah.
we get to we get to try and loot and blow up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Ah.
good. No,
Bardic Inspiration.
no, that's
Bardic
good.
Inspiration.
That's good.
That's-
It's
Okay.
+1 for the item.
Yeah.
It's magic
Oh,
tool.
yeah.
It makes
Yeah.
25.
That's
Hits
it.
25.
Oh yeah, don't even need the bardic inspiration. The point's just trying to give Zormir like
I-
advice. Zormir's just not focused in.
Chris, don't worry.
I'm
Maybe
trying
there's,
to
maybe
write
there's
your
a force
name.
robot somewhere that you can have blow up. It's okay.
No, while they're in the pod, you can't access them.
I was trying to write your name
Like
properly
robots
there.
that are in the robots, damn it.
Point.
Oh, it's got an O before the I.
Okay. And
It's fine.
finishes scratching in the point's name.
The name the pint finally is relevant.
It's
I
fine. The other ones in the other room, when we come down after saving the person who's definitely going to betray us, Alvina will crowbar open the remaining ones to get us access.
Oh god.
Because that's going to go great, isn't it?
Yeah, don't worry. That one automatically explodes without a check.
I thought so.
Yeah,
Might
you're only
want
allowed to
to-
3 robots. God, I can't
You
give you
might
all
want to
robots.
get your guardian to pick up these things. Void propellers.
Where do you have a stat block for
Yes.
them?
Oh.
for the Guardians.
I was just checking if we had one. I was just
Okay.
casually checking if we had
Yeah.
one in the.
Just like use
logs
your own
yet.
garden fix.
Can we send Lou along with Alvina and that? That's an extra person going that way.
Yeah.
He might have message to tell us
Lou,
if things are going wrong.
Lou got caught on Susie as Susie like walked past, and he's like, "Help! Let me up!"
Okay, now I'm not gonna give these guys support actions only because they have effectively passive support action in their effects.
Mhm.
But there is the Guardian stat block for those interested in the NPC and monster one.
Thank you.
I think that should be the finalized version. I can't remember if I tweaked anything and didn't upgrade it. properly.
We can't see it. You need to give us permission.
It should be in your journal now.
It's in the journal. I just have to have permission to actually view it.
Oh,
It's a blank sheet.
Yeah, blank.
Yeah, this bags me.
interesting. Why does that be edited?
It's edit. It's on permissions. It's on the first page of it. It'll be like
it's
can
doing
be
something.
viewed by. I think it's in journals, and there's another one which is like can be viewed by.
No, I've only got in journal and can be edited and controlled by.
Edited
So
control
I
by. I
guess,
think is the one that does it.
I've
Weird
got
that
a
there's-
D20 loading thing now.
Yeah, so do I.
Weird that I have to give you edit permission to let you see it.
It's a bit. Roll 20. That's all I can say. It's roll 20.
Well, apparently roll 20 broke.
Here we go.
Well,
It's working now. Dankeschön.
well,
Yes,
will you
there's
guys
an NPC.
do that?
Right now. Do you want to create this character NPC?
There we go.
Yeah, we're going to see it now, but it's fixed. Interesting. Oh, damage vulnerability and necrotic. That'd be good to know.
They are a CR3 monster, or a tier 3 monster,
Yeah,
CR13.
CR13, the big boys. They're like the tier. They're like
Oh,
between a gold.
They technically have multi-attack. I forgot to add multi-attack, so they do 2 attacks.
Oh yeah, it's only one with their. Is it one with their strangle or is it 2 attacks with either?
They can do 2 strangles and 1 transfer.
Okay.
Or right, they can do 1 transfer as 1.
Okay.
That's why I haven't got it up there. They can do 2 radiants or a radiant and a transfer if they
Gotcha.
succeed.
Gotcha.
They can't do 2 transfers.
Fair enough.
There you go. All right. with that, we're going to have effectively 2 phases of party, then going to the rooftop, and then we'll have the other party follow after that. But first, I'm going to get some water before we go into this next segment.
That is very
So,
fair.
quick 5-second break there.
Yeah, I can use the bathroom. Back in a sec.
Yeah, Golden Guardian's still loading for me, so.
It's
I'll be
working
here
for me,
eventually.
I can see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you click out of it, then go into it.
Yeah, I did. I had to close
Okay,
and
fair
reopen
enough.
it and it worked immediately.
So, Golden Guardians controlled by me, Alvina, and Point.
Who has shown he can be very, very responsible when it comes to robot friends.
Mhm. And now we need to steal these pod things as well.
Oh yeah, that's the point.
Oh yeah, you need the recharge. That's how they get you. It's all. Oh,
Yeah,
we're
charger.
giving away this robot for free. Ooh, cool, free robot. However, here's the
Not
thing.
sure-
The
Yeah,
the
not
thing
sure
to
if it,
recharge them costs $2,000.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're actually recharge pods or just stasis pods.
Hmm.
We'll find out once Chris comes back, but we've up there. We're just gathering all the NPCs. We'll just be like a small army once we get
There's
to.
got to be a downside to this thing somewhere. But in fact,
Anything's possible in the.
it's massive floating in gold.
Welcome to the Underdark.
We now effectively have a flying mount. We've
Oh,
got
God.
ground mounts and we've got flying mounts and we've got our void propellers to.
Actually, is Gregor's Zormir's Hydra?
Yeah.
So we now
I've
have
got
two people with 2 pets.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Right, 2 people with 2 mounts, and then however many other pets.
How many pets Alvina has?
All of the pets.
Yes. By the way, who's the spirit badger? I can't actually remember who cast spiritual weapon.
I think that
The
was
one
Gwen.
who's in another dimension.
It was Gwen. Okay, I actually don't know who owns the badger.
No one can own a
Not
badger.
badgers.
Hey,
Spirit Badger was
No,
definitely.
it's a different character I have who hates badgers.
oh, there's Steph, who was in one of my previous campaigns and currently playing Trash Rack in my current campaign. She used to have favoured enemy badgers.
Yep.
Because of in a thing that happened in the campaign, which I think I've said before. The weird,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
yeet to the jackalope.
You've told us 3 times.
Yeah.
And you can.
I like telling
drop-
It was,
story.
it, was,
It's
it, was a, it was a good story 3 times though.
It's a good story. I like that one.
Assassin can also now drop the circle. 'Cause-
Oh, yeah.
No, that storm is. I think that storm might have actually just ended at this point. Actually.
That's our lucky sleet storm. It's our emotional support sleet storm.
Hey, yeah,
Gosh.
we're just gonna keep him in a bottle, and he'll support us all the way.
This Sleet Storm in a bottle.
Yeah, it actually it's
Yeah.
ended. It's ended, unfortunately. It lasts a minute.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't
Oh,
actually
wow.
remember if it's a minute or 10 minutes. If it's 10 minutes, it's still there.
I would very much like whenever Chris has a moment to send me what my magic items do, so I can hand them out to people that they will benefit. But
Well, we know what the indigo ones does. That's
we don't know what the teal one does. I'm very curious.
No.
yeah,
No.
that's the one I don't
can-
know.
Would you guys
I
know
can-
what teal arcanite does? Since I'm the
No.
person who doesn't know Alterra very well. Like, what's its general gist?
Blue
Because
Uh,
it's
It is a
green
shattered
is
Altsphere explosive.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
So be.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
does green arcanite do? 'Cause it's probably
I
blue and
believe-
green.
Is green the focusing?
I'm not
going
gonna
to
say
brown-
because
focus
I know
was-
very
brown is the
intimately how
dispersing.
all these work.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna let you.
I don't believe there
Speculate.
is actually a green Arcanite.
Interesting.
Yeah, there is. I'm sure there is.
Brown isn't dispersing. You call yourself an Alterra lore master.
I've never called myself that.
Yeah.
Except for you're the only one that goes for the law.
Blue
I've
is-
said,
I'm
I've
pretty sure
said,
at some point you did give yourself that name. I think it
I've
was.
said
Yeah.
lore monger, meaning I monger the lore.
Right.
Blue
There
is
is also a cheat sheet in the handout section that does
As
talk
an
about
handout.
Arcanite. Remember?
Don't tell them that I actually have handouts of this world in there.
To be fair, you
There.
didn't put teal in. So,
But I knew there was a
you
cheat
know.
sheet. I was
I
just
knew there
looking
was
on
a
the
cheat
Discord
sheet. I
for
didn't
it.
know where it was. Yeah, I also thought it was in Discord.
That's fair.
There is green. Green
It's in
exists.
there.
I can find out what your ring
Teal
does.
isn't there.
Diff-
Oh no, it is.
Diffuse-
It is
It's
there.
in the paper.
diffusing and nullifying.
Yeah.
It could be that. That's my guess. It does both.
It
It's
kills clouds.
it's properly defensive. I'm going with that as my idea.
But yes, if you could,
Cool.
if Chris, but if you could send me those things whenever you have the chance,
Yeah,
that would
they're
be
on
great.
the DnD Beyond.
But how do I access that?
You go to items,
Search for
you
item.
type in the name of the item, it comes up.
Like
Oh.
literally, I go into
on.
items on D&D Beyond.
Teela's in the cheat sheet. The Mana Arcanite.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
The
Yes.
sorry, the mana arcanite.
Mana.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alvina
Oh.
obviously needs it.
Yeah, I
You've already seen what
genuinely
it does.
don't. I genuinely
It
don't know where to
turns
go.
spells and magical effects into pure mana, so probably lets us leech spells.
Oh,
Or gives you back
It might give you like
Yeah.
oh.
Which I definitely want.
Yeah, that'd be real good for a warlock.
Oh yeah, give it to the warlock. Yeah.
I'll put in the description if you just want the teal ring. I could have sworn you guys already had one.
No,
Give it
we
to
have
the
the other
professor.
one. We have the other one.
Yeah, because
Indigo.
I literally
I know
don't
you have
know how
indigo.
to access our items.
We've killed a lot of Oni and got
Can
a
you-
lot of indigo.
That's
Right?
fine, I'll show you there.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Okay,
can
so
you do
while wearing this ring, it requires an attunement. It's very rare. While wearing this ring, you can use your reaction to absorb an area of effect spell that you are subject to. The absorb spell's effect is cancelled, and the spell's energy, not the spell itself, is stored in the ring. The energy has the same level as the spell when it was cast. The ring can absorb and store up to 8 levels of spells. Once the ring absorbs 8 levels of energy, it can't absorb more. If you are subject to an area of effect spell that the ring can't store, the ring has no effect on that spell. At dawn, the ring disperses 1d8 levels of energy.
That'd actually be kind
So
of handy.
basically, I just suck it in.
There's actually a few people that'd be handy for. Actually.
Yeah.
It's just an AOE nullifier.
Shame you didn't kill more
And-
mages.
Apparently,
And-
yeah, we haven't killed any. We've killed. No, we didn't
one.
actually. We've killed one with a nuke.
Yeah.
Is
Well, you
there
killed a
is
couple
there
of the nuke, but all their items were just
Yeah,
That
exactly.
was-
That's why.
is
That
there
would
one
again
for the
be good
indigo?
for Sid. That'd again be good for Sid to take back to the rebellion.
Everything
there-
would be good for Sid. Yes, there is.
Yeah, is there an indigo one? And can you send me it? And also, we don't get rid of items that can be good for the party, because that's what
Yeah.
being a
And
party
This game
is good for.
Besides, Assassin's the one with the ring who controls where it goes to.
But yes, the indigo ring also requires attunement. Is also very rare. There's a description. While wearing the ring, you can use a reaction to counterspell an area of effect spell that is cast within 60 feet of the ring. The energy is directed back at the caster, dealing 1d4 force damage per level of the spell. The ring can do this twice per long rest.
Yeah, we have a
I'm
bunch.
gonna
That's
take
the
that.
one.
Ooh.
That's the one we have a bunch of. We have a lot of them.
Ooh.
Why aren't you all wearing them?
Because we've got all the
Good.
attunement slots taken up by other shit.
Counter the
Right.
spells. Counter all the spells.
Right. Well,
Dig up the
for-
professor's corpse. Put them on his hands.
no.
There isn't
mean,
enough.
the
I mean,
area
there-
effect spell is there.
When fuck you, polymorphs, he doesn't have his magical items anyway, so.
yeah, Alvina's already using her 3 slots on things.
If
The point is,
nobody has, yeah, if nobody has, oh well, if the point has a slot, but if nobody else has attunement slots, I am happy to take some things because I only have one attunement slot
Yeah,
currently
definitely.
taken up.
Why don't you
Yeah.
grab one of each
yeah,
when
you
you
take
need
them,
to?
yeah.
Because remember, Point, you've
'Cause-
technically got 8, but you've also, a lot of those have to be parts of your armor.
You've put
Is that
Mm.
teal,
that's all in a point?
indigo.
Oh, is that so? Got it? Okay.
Yeah, you've
thought you had
marked them all as
Um,
notes.
I don't have enough levels in Artificer yet to have more human slots.
Gotcha. I can never remember what
Um,
level that one comes in at.
Mm.
It's something like 6th level, I think.
6, alright.
It's up there.
Yes, I'm a 5
This is
Artificer.
in case
No.
Anyway,
this is in case I don't get time,
Chris.
so it reminds me.
once everyone else has sort of begun heading for the exit, and it's only the tinkering of guardians, can Sid sort of have done their ritual and then begin to so they daub themselves with their fallen's blood and whisper prayers and whatnot and sing songs because of what they do, and then robs Doji respectfully. May I?
Yeah.
Cool. Here's your propeller.
That's the first.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea, right?
Is
Just what I
he
put-
turned?
Just me talking to Assassin. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Is the stream still on Be Right Back page?
Mine isn't.
Or am I behind?
Yep, 2 seconds. I'll
Alright, yes, let's get officially back in.
Let's get rolling.
In both senses of the word.
No.
You guys are going up the north one. But yes, I'll let you guys quickly finish your scene there. Is it in the professor good?
Gwent right up here. How long's the way in the?
It lasts an hour. He'll eventually come back.
Alright.
No, Gwen is gone for the entirety of the session.
Yeah.
Per
Oh,
Gwen's
no, I
request.
just wanted to see how long the actual disappearing actually lasts.
It lasts a long ass time.
Yeah.
It lasts an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Even if it didn't, they still magically stay away.
Yeah.
I extend the duration for however long the session lasts.
Actually, banishment lasts less time, but fuck it, it's a personal banishment. It's never supposed to do that, so it goes as long as they want. They just keep casting it on themselves in the void.
Alright, before we head upstairs, was there anything else anybody wanted to do downstairs?
Get my guardian to grab the other Arcanite rod.
Oh yeah, that was a given that you now have 2 strong guardians. Oh.
Yeah.
The first one also heals up. And the third one apparently hadn't actually taken any damage, so.
Oh, my one's healed. Nice.
No,
that was the
yours.
second one. The second one.
Oh,
little
God.
bit.
I thought it was regenning. Sorry.
Quick
No,
question
that one went
for
straight
the
after you and didn't get a chance to.
quick question for the GM before. Will we need to grab these pods to recharge them, or is that?
You will need to somehow transport the pods if you want them to keep being recharged, yes.
Okay.
They are big and heavy and require actual equipment to move, and the Guardians are not strong enough to lift them.
Yeah, it's like even
Okay.
between...
So we'll need something like
maybe
an
between
airship
all
to
3 of
summon.
them, they could lift one, but they're moving at like 5 feet a turn at that point.
Yeah, between the lot of us, if we had all of us there who are capable, we might be able to move them semi-efficiently, but not out yet. We've got shit to do.
Yeah.
Let's worry about it at the end of the arc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got, torture victims to save, a sister to save.
yeah.
We've just got here, guys.
Yeah.
Is there any indication that those guys are still being tortured?
Yeah, I couldn't
Or-
bring this up. I found out there's a bunch of people being tortured. We need to save a lot of people yet. Let's worry about it later.
And can. All right, let's go. We have the guardians. Everything. Everybody, move.
How long did it take
Let's
for them?
boogie.
How long did it take for them to fully hack the other guy?
Oh, it took a minute or 2, so
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. I'm splitting the party into 2 for the first wave.
Apart from the other glaive from Doji, was there anything else that was taken from him?
We left his armor on, as far as I'm aware.
I think Sid's looting him.
Why is Sid unarmed attacking the corpse?
Oh, no, sorry, I was just testing a button.
Alright? Just die!
Well, also, that could technically be the rifling for stuff.
No, unfortunately, Doji took so much damage that all of their equipment and items are destroyed.
Yes.
Okay.
Other than the glaive, for obvious reasons.
Crap. What a load of crap.
That's good. We've really fucked them up, remember? Also, they were in an ice storm for a while. It probably froze and shattered. It's been a long
Okay,
time.
let's go and get
Roll
betrayed.
thing Up here, was there anyone else going with that first party? Zormir in the point, we're back behind. Sid was doing the
I was gonna
ritual.
move Abby, but I didn't know if you wanted to do something with her.
I don't think Abby has a stake in this fight. She doesn't actually have any personal connections with the only king. She's just going along with you guys. So yeah, she'd be on the, because she's aware that potentially her party is upstairs and they're being captured.
Yeah.
So she's going to go with the first wave and follow after Alvina.
I guess we can use the guardian to fly at 60 feet. A thing. And have Gregor follow.
Where is Gregor? I actually have lost
Down
track
the
of that
bottom.
one. Oh, there he is!
Oh,
Wait, he got...
he's been crawling along the ceiling.
In the bottom with Zam.
I was like, where's Gregor gone?
I feel like Gregor and Susie have just been finding like bits of discarded roasted chicken the whole fight.
Oh.
That's what they've been doing.
Susie was doing shit. She melted the sofa, remember, in the greatest game of
Oh, that's
Battleship
fair.
that ever
Well-
happened.
Yeah, well, Susie's pulling her weight. Gregor got distracted by food.
Floor chicken.
Susie's well fed, to be honest. She's the one that she's the one Alvida's spoiling. She's probably getting a bit of a belly.
Susie's eaten a few ogres.
She's
so-
eaten a few ogres, multiple giant rat monsters, and a few other and a lot of rations. I've been taking good care of her.
Yes, as you arrive, or as the first part of the party arrives upstairs, following after Akuma and Izami, who have already beaten you to the punch, you come upon the scene of Akuni and Izami in a tense confrontation with another mage and brute, as well as a semi-conscious Grumps tied up to a large metal wheel, and a unconscious Little Toe and Big Toe tied to his left and right.
I don't remember who Grumps is.
Grumps was a dwarf. He almost has a Durgar kind of pale gray skin.
Okay.
You were joking that he was related to Bruce Shoulder, but he's actually not.
Okay.
And then obviously, Little Toe is the Goliath, and Big Toe is Big Toe.
Yeah, Big Toe is the source of fuck you's ire. Or the other way around.
From the scene of Akuna Izami speaking or
Yeah,
kind of
fuck you.
shouting
Source of
tensely.
Big
There's
Toe
this
Fire.
almost like negotiation going on right now, shouting in Giant. Does anyone who came with the first group understand Giant?
Nope.
Nope.
Unless Lou does, but I don't think he does.
I don't think we did.
So as you come upon the scene, and before you kind of break in, you kind of are getting the gist of this as you're coming up. Would you like to do anything post haste?
Now I'm gonna be like looking at Akuma and Izami, like, everything okay? More directed at Izami because I imagine Akuma wouldn't want to respond because they don't get on with people that much.
Akuma is still kind of keeping their attention as
Yeah.
the brute and mage get a little bit even more tense as you arrive. Izami kind of glances back, and in the broken common they only speak. We're trying to tell them the king is dead, but as you can imagine, we're trying to tell them the king is dead, but as you can imagine, they're resistant to the idea.
Would this be a good negotiating tactic? And I just point back at the Guardian that's following me.
And the giant ape.
And the giant ape and the Hydra and the slash marks all over me.
Let's find
Like contextual evidence.
Give them advantage. A 20, yes it would.
Yeah.
As Akuma almost like puffs out his chest and like stomps his foot and kind of moves aside, kind of ushering a hand and waving at the Guardian.
Okay, it has the golden line pointing at me as well, doesn't it? So.
It is invisible. It's only invisible to people with high Arcana and Perception.
Oh, okay.
It's just like slight, like a
Mage might be able
like a ripple in it.
Yeah, the mage might know.
The mage might be able to see it because they do have quite high Arcana.
Yeah.
What did I give the mage for their
I
Arcana?
actually
ability?
did good, right?
Let's see. They have +5.
Yeah, that's pretty decent. That's good.
They're good, but they're specialized in only like 2 or 3 areas rather than what Zormir or the point would be.
Yeah.
But at this, you kind of see them both kind of back away, kind of revealing opening up the rest of the room, and they kind of almost like kneel down, and they seem really unsure about the situation, but also they don't. They're also in that state of not quite believing, but believing enough to maybe not piss off or get into an unnecessary fight.
Yeah.
Especially because it's 2 Oni that are directing it to them, and 2 Oni that are still relatively famous among the Oni as being the kind of children of one of a very prominent figure.
Yeah.
But as you come into the room fully, you see that this is almost a large, almost shed-like storage area or kind of workstation. There's 2 massive double doors with glass paneling that leads out. You can see some light coming through it. And you can see kind of shifting patterns, almost like something is flowing on the other end, like you would light coming through trees. Coming through the stained glass into the room, and you see this massive statues and pillars in the center with these 4 large, what look to be some form of giant or elemental creatures, kind of staring down, and there's stools at the base of them where someone would almost sit and be apprenticed by them, or kind of sit underneath them to bask in their greatness. Each of them decked out in gold. There appears to be a large cart of gold to the south, as well as what appear to be giant cauldrons, kind of giving you hear a hiss of bubbles coming from it, as well as these 4 massive cog wheels along the eastern wall, just to the left here, as
West.
well as what appears to be like a suit of armor, just some stacks and crates, and various other kind of just collections and mishmash of things they've just kind of put into storage here.
Okay. This suit of armor, by the way, because I'm just have a glance at it. Does it have like a weapon and things, or is it just armor?
It's got a rusted greatsword.
Okay. I was keeping note of that one essentially. Okay, so if it looks like Alvina's going to keep an eye on these two and then walk over to Little Toe because they're the closest and check to see if they are okay. By at least just check the pulse.
They are alive but incredibly weak.
Okay, I'm assuming they're chained up. You said right?
Yes, they're chained to to this massive cog wheel.
Okay, I'm going to test the chain with some strength, see if I can just bust it, or if it's going to take a bit more effort.
Right, go ahead and give me a strength check.
Your strength is that one, so 11. Nah.
No, it'll take a bit of working out. It looks like they're kind of just tied up with chain, rather than locked in or anything like that. The chain is kind of tied in or like attached to a little hook at the back of the cog. So they've kind of just taken one of the chains and just like put it over like an outcropping.
Okay, I'm gonna literally take my crowbar and just try and bust the chain, essentially, like, so it's not actually linked together as one loop, essentially, just so they can at least move freely.
What I meant was you can just kind of take it off the hook and just unravel it.
Oh yeah, but I'm assuming it's so they can still move their arms fully and things like that as well, essentially. I'm just doing it for that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
You can spend some
I was
time
gonna say,
doing
fuck
that.
you would probably just like pick and unhook, pick up and unhook Little Toe.
It's pretty much wanting the chain snapped so they've got all the arms and legs free so they can run if they need to, essentially. So.
I think he said they were only wrapped in the chain, not locked.
they're only
Oh,
by the chain.
I thought the chain was on both arms. Apologies.
No, they're locked in the sense that it's wrapped around them, keeping them there, but like they've just tied it off onto like a hook.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I was.
So if you just undo the hook, you can kind of just let it unravel.
Fair enough then. Yeah, just take it off the hook.
So they wouldn't be able to undo it without a significant amount of movement and thingy it, but you guys Unchain can just unhook it and unravel it.
Yeah,
But you do so. You free the free figures. Little Toe and Big Toe will drop to the ground unless caught.
I'm gonna
and
catch
Grump,
Little Toe at least, yeah.
will slump down and will kind of sway, but is able to just about maintain his 2 feet. You can see his eyes is swollen. He's got blotches of bruises all over. There's dry blood all over his clothes. It looks like they've gone on quite a scrap recently, in the last 24 hours that has dried on them, and then there's continual new belting and bruising as if they've been beaten. Which would seem similarly they have, given that you heard someone getting beaten from down below.
You stable, Grumps?
But Abigail runs over immediately and tries to kind of just get under Grump's arm and support her. Grump just kind of... Nirvana.
Not yet. You got a ways to go for that, yeah? I'm supporting Little Toe, like, arm behind back, under his shoulder, making sure he's standing up, and I'm assuming Fuck You is possibly, like, picked up Little Toe by his feet or something.
Big Toe.
Big Toe, yeah.
Fuck. I didn't want to have to self-destruct. But yeah, with that, he kind of just, now seeing he's out of danger, he's kind of lulls into unconsciousness.
Yeah, fuck you's probably gone over to Big Toe, unhooked him, and then tried to use him as a earring.
You see Abigail kind of glance at you with a stern voice. Fuck you, this isn't the time. He's hurt.
Ook.
Take your rivalry later.
And it'll just like put him on the floor.
Don't kick an opponent while they're down. It's unsportsmanship.
you see, like, fuck you, just
Don't.
like, backing up his foot.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Don't. Not yet.
Ook.
Wait till he's better.
Sighs in frustration. We really need to teach this party manners. Or even just common humanity.
Humanity would be a decent start.
Giant
I
ape
take
built
offence
its
to
head.
that term.
Hey, I'm also not human, don't worry.
Well, no. The rest of the party's got another second before they arrive. But the only mage and brute seem to be not putting up a fight, but also not completely surrendering. They're
Yeah.
still kind of half bowing, kind of taking steps away, kind of just glancing at each other and glancing at Kuma and Izami. Still unsure of the new paradigm of what's gonna happen here.
Yeah, I'm literally like staring the brute down as it's backing away. Like, keep going, keep going.
But with this, Zami and Xunacus immediately kind of run forward towards the doors to the garden and throw them open and out into it, leaving you alone with the brute and the Oni, who kind of are still very uneasily kind of staring at you guys and rappling the prisoners, but also kind of taking steps back.
He's going to stand on the table and beat his chest.
Isn't that
No,
Forge?
that's the large statue pillar in the
Ah,
center of the 4 large statues with little stools or seating areas at the bottom.
I thought it was
almost.
a table.
You can still hang on it.
It hangs
Yeah,
off the
it's-
side like King Kong.
Yeah,
We also do 3D particularly well.
yeah. Hang off the side and King Kong it then.
Alvina's basically going to wait until the others are up the stairs. Again, because she knows she's not the best for medical purposes. She's going to wait till the others come up the stairs and literally just point and go, look after him, and then just go with Susie and the Guardian in tow, essentially. She's going to wait like a beat, essentially.
The rest of the party arrives as you do so a minute or two later. Especially you, since the Guardians are able to fly. Well, they would be able to fly, but they're also carrying a bunch of heavy stuff, so I don't know if they can carry 3 things above them and fly.
One would
still
only
have-
need to carry 1, the other carry 2. Their size huge. How heavy are they?
The pretty heavy, like I'm fine with them being able to carry 2. It's more the one carrying 2 also wouldn't be able to fly particularly fast while also carrying the rest of the party. So you guys do eventually show up.
They could like be holding one between them as well.
Just on a piece of string.
Yeah.
Gregor
What is
carry
the-
one.
What is the speed of an unladen swallow?
Yeah, Greg might be able to carry one as well.
If you can attach it to him somehow.
Or he just
But,
drags it in his mouth.
Yes,
Just
you,
hold him
you
like a
all
dog.
you will arrive because there's a lot of you still coming with everything. So between you all, you managed to eventually get there in a reasonable enough time that I don't want to have to calculate it.
Yeah. Like a minute or 2. Let's go with that.
They'll leave it up to us, and if the tentacle just slowly follows after them,
You
and
just
able to
do,
keep pace.
do.
Yeah, like I do feel like it's just slowly but surely. I kind of like the idea of like it moves forward slightly, then dives down as if it's in water, and then like squishes back up like every like 20 to 30 feet, and just like
Like the freaking cartoon sea serpent.
yeah.
Yeah, I get exactly what you mean. That's hilarious. Oh, it's like the freaking creeper vines from Diablo 2. Actually, that's exactly what
Yeah.
they do.
I imagine it that way. That's how I imagine.
Yeah.
It. Just really sad that it's being left behind. Like, wait
What's
up,
his
guys.
movement speed?
Either 20 or 30. I believe 20 because I do believe it's just like a buffed up spiritual weapon.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, but unfortunately it can't dash, which is the problem.
Yeah. So it will get there
Eventually.
eventually.
Eventually, but it might have ran out of time by then.
Yeah. He's just gonna try and catch up. He'll come back though.
Yes, the second part of the party arrives as Alvina hands over the rescued vanguard party and immediately rushes in after Akuma and Azami, who have fled out into the rooftop gardens.
Hydra and Golem in tow. This is a weird thing that's happening.
Before we get to that part, what would the rest of you guys behind like to do? Would you like to follow after Alvina? The Oni Mage and Brute are kind of just standing down, but will clearly still defend themselves if attacked.
Fuck you is doing intimidation tactics on a pillar.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
So, yes, Zormir, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna stay here with my one and help Abigail. And Gregor. The rest of you want to go on ahead. I think we can hold these people here.
Alright, fair. Assassin? What would you like to do?
Follow the bag.
Crow did say their headset is breaking or dying, so they might not be able to respond.
No, feel free to type it in if you can't respond because you're currently muted. Sid, what would you like to do?
So Sid is so having destroyed the Oni, so far, they are wondering why they're still here. Like I myself, I'm trying to figure out their motivation for still being here, because the big boss is gone, and the secondary boss is also gone. So I think they're sort of being standoffish, sort of hanging back with Zormir. They clearly want to help defend these guys, and Abigail especially. So I think they're going to be wherever Abigail is to defend, because that's she's a member of the rebellion. The rest of these people she distrusts. She's not openly hostile to them, but doesn't trust them to.
Yeah, we get the point.
Betray.
I'm gonna cut you short there because I'm trying to get people into shorter descriptions of what they're doing. You stick with the particularly this party, since this was one that you were adamant of actually trying to rescue off. This is a rebellion vanguard party who always put their lives on the line. The point. What would you like to do?
So the point will head over to the vanguard party and say, "Hi, the point. Pleased to meet you," and we'll do a cure wounds on each of them. So
You've met all.
That's
of them.
just what I just done.
You've met all of them. Point.
the
Actually-
point hasn't met them.
Here you have.
No,
I
I joined after you met them.
No, we met them. We met them again in the still area. Like,
Yeah,
they were
you
in the town.
performed
They were
for
in
them.
the town with us when we were chatting.
Yes,
they're in the town. You just didn't meet them one-on-one.
Yes,
Actually-
I imagine they've seen me perform, but I've never met them.
Oh, that's possible actually. Yeah, fair point.
Do any of them look poisoned or have a particularly like a black vein thing? No.
They look like they've been run over by a car.
Well, that's
Yeah.
not what I was asking.
Okay, so I won't waste spell slots on.
I did already.
Zombie's
yeah,
done
that-
it.
I was
If Zorma's done it, I'll just be here.
I
to
was
help.
basically trying to
Grumps
stay
got a nasty
staying
infection of something.
Oof.
Who has a nasty what?
Grumps, the dwarf.
The one that held out the longest. That actually makes sense. The guy's that she's a sturdy
He
one.
looks more wounded, or he's
He
got,
looks like he's caught something. He clearly has a fever.
Infected.
then I will
Infected
expend
injury.
5. Yeah, I'll expend 5 of my lay on hands to
Fix
just
it.
sort of reach forwards, and it's to the rest of you watching. It's almost like a faintly greenish and almost like leaves rustling effect, as sort of vines wrap around his form, and there's a bit more oxygen in the room. 5 points to try and cure a poison or disease.
You manage to solve it. The extra healing does kind of put them in better standing. They kind of regain consciousness for a little bit, but they are still heavily exhausted and will need time to fully rest up. But they are not in any immediate danger now.
Nice.
So you kind of
Right.
you effectively stabilize them from
Good.
their wounds.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Oh, this is sorry, my real form. By the way, changes immediately back into mistake form. So I'm gonna go with these guys and take them back to their camp with the slaves, the freed slaves. Because y'all have pretty much got this. I don't know where we go from here. The Oni King's gone. The big purplish gold spike
Fire
Aye.
red thing.
thing. Yeah, that big punching thing is gone.
in Void Prime.
Yeah, that thing. So it's been a real slice, but I think this is where I gotta duck out.
Oh, we may have lost the GM.
I accidentally clicked.
So,
Okay, I actually thought you might have disconnected your internet or something. Fair
so
enough.
yeah, I think this is where I gotta, duck out. If that's okay with you guys.
Well, Abby's staying here with us.
Are you going to be okay getting back down to the camp?
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to rest a little while for these guys anyway. But I can watch them. When you guys head on, help out Alvina.
You can't talk. Fuck you. You're an ape.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm not
ook.
one to rock.
Just ook. Pointedly ook.
Because I notice Alvina's still
Gone.
not here. She's probably run off to
The door is wide
build something
open.
else. She's probably run off to terrorize something else.
Abigail kind of looks down at the three Vanguard and look over to Sid.
I'll take care of
it. Okay. Yes, that's
Hey.
just what I was going to say.
Nice. I don't know what you did, Point, but it was great.
So this was a roll to see whether the Point would think, hang on, are we sure that everything's okay at this point or not? I mean, that 20, I think. Do you maybe want to hang around for 5 minutes just in case there's trouble over there?
Just in case Alfina has caused another problem.
Yep.
Yeah,
Even if there were.
I should go follow them.
No.
A couple minutes won't hurt. They need time to rest before you move them.
You really don't have to go with these people, Abigail. You should go back to the camp.
This is hands-on training, and she's been invaluable.
This is between me and her.
I'm sorry, but we're working with them as well.
Zormir, I appreciate, but I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
Fine.
Back off.
Sid, work on your people skills if you're gonna infiltrate things. Be a little
People
more
skills I
diplomatic.
have. Adventurers I don't feel.
Either
well.
way, going back home doesn't solve anything. We're not making any progress. The rebellion fails again and again. This way I can actually make a difference. They're reckless and
Unstable.
quite frankly, I don't unstable, and I don't know what's more terrifying: the monsters they defeat or they themselves. But I guess that's why they're able to defeat them. They've done more in the couple days they've been here and since I've known them than the rebellion has in decades. It's risky, and I fully I'm aware I'll probably die doing this. But at least I'll die doing something. Isn't that why we joined the rebellion? To do something? To put our lives on the line? Just stick around.
Remind me of
a little
me.
bit until they rest. But I really gotta go check on Alvina now.
Stop Alvina from destroying literally everything.
Just maybe remember that you don't have to be the voice in Alvina's ear. And she said, yeah, she would destroy a world for you, but
Sorry, Sid, I can't hear. I'm already running away. Bye.
She's got.
Sid, you gotta be more brief, more precise during these high action, not having time to talk it out, James. I don't think you understand how quick, brief conversations work.
some role play in my role playing game, dare I?
How dare you?
Well, actually, technically, you were doing the opposite of roleplay. You were trying to force a monologue into a high-tense scenario where time was of omniscience. The roleplay there would be the choices you make, not the dialogue you're doing. And you weren't making a choice, you were delaying it.
Then to the next scene.
I'm sorry, it's just a pet peeve when people say they're roleplaying when they're doing dialogue. It's not. That's not roleplay. Roleplay is choice. You're not making a choice. You're just spewing lines. Anyone can do that. Anyway, moving on now. We actually get to the choices that matter. As you guys rush out into the garden.
Past the two only brutes.
Akuna and Zami just fly by. You just see only Bruce kind of look left and right and unsure of what's happening. And you just see Akuma kind of just turn mid-flight and being like, speak something in giant, kind of just screams it at them and just continues flying. Clearly not. And as they watch like the Golden Guardian pass, they kind of pause and are like, it's just Alfina and a Hydra fly past the Guardian behind.
Just go. I'll be literally on the way past. Go. Yes, we killed the king. No, don't stop us. And carry on, regardless of what their answer is.
As the only brutes try to get in the way and kind of fly, or kind of start hovering up to them, Azami Akuma just kind of skip by them and fly straight up and just blast at the windows as they fly into this tower courtroom or tower room.
Yeah.
What would Alvina and the Guardian, as the brutes kind of just hover there, staring at you and a Hydra and a Guardian, the only twins have flown up to the room. What would you like to do?
I'm with them.
There does look to be a door and a stairway at the bottom of the tower that you could use. But if you're willing to leave Susie, or you could use Susie to climb the wall, or use the Guardian to kind of fly you up.
How high is the window?
What did I make this? Like 30 feet high? So 30 feet.
Oh, darn, it's just out of range. Yeah, I just jump onto Susan and go up, like mid run, just grab onto the the rein, hoist myself up and go, Susie, up!
As you he immediately hit the wall, and Susie starts climbing as the Guardian follows behind you. And the Oni brutes are just in awe. They know what the Guardian is and what it means, and they're just stunned in action.
Yep. I would be too.
As you burst through the wall and just see a kind of slim, slightly more petite than Izami, but clearly there's a familiar resistance there. Oni mage kind of just look back and stare at them.
Is she the one I saw previously who was talking to a mirror when I scouted the building?
Yes, and see the large mirror off to the side of the room.
Yeah.
I can't remember one of these things is a mirror. Yeah, this is a mirror.
One of them, yeah. Here.
I couldn't find a mirror icon when I was looking for this.
That's a shame, yeah. It's got some weird ones in there, but not all of them.
Is Abby a Kuma? As the very quickly Izzy is confused and surprised by their presence, but the family quickly unite, and Izami and Akuma just kind of bear hug into her.
Aww. Now that she was Alvin, it just does as she bursts through the window. Like, aww.
As you witness a familial reunion, Akuma and Izami kind of just picking her over, like making sure she's okay, kind of just Akuma kind of looking for any signs of damage, and then kind of just throwing his fist up and swearing on the Oni King's head. All of them kind of just laughing, but also there's slight teariness at the side of their eyes.
She okay? She no longer got to talk to mirrors? Because I did tell them that she was talking to mirrors.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Yeah. Alvina's insight's fantastic, isn't it? Where's insight? Where the fuck is insight? I've lost it. There it is. That's actually not awful. I keep forgetting it's not intelligence based. 14, I'll take that.
They seem to be oblivious to you. You're pretty sure Izzy heard you, but kind of just gives you a strange look over as if what is she looking at here?
Yeah.
Before just kind of turning and paying attention to Izami and Akuma.
Yeah, I'm used to the strange looks, it's fine. I'm gonna go over to the mirror and, like, tap it.
Alright, you do so. You can see your own reflection in it. As you tap it, you kind of feel the glass under your fingers. It seems like a normal, if somewhat large, mirror.
Yeah, because I did see some things in it, was the weird ones. I don't see anything that would look like another it's like, specifically, it's a normal mirror, right? It's just a normal mirror at the moment.
Yep, is reflecting the room and reflecting yourself and everyone in the room. There is no vampires in the room.
Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna just because of Alvina's, like, I saw something else. She's gonna turn the mirror the other way around and look at the back.
You do so. It has a regular copper backing to it, just a sheet of kind of copper metal.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, now that it's facing the other direction, she feels a little less like it's suspicious. If it's a camera into this room, it's looking the wrong way now.
I think I'll just hightailing it through. Just the Oni brute still just kind of looking on frozen, looking into the rest of the party. See some Oni brutes looking through the door.
He's like, what the hell is that?
Something to the other Oni brute, and speaking something in Giant. To those who speak Giant, the Oni brutes are effectively going, "Is that? Are the Guardians activate? What's happened?" Whereas the brute in the room with the party is just like, apparently the king's dead. I don't know, but they see the other two Guardians in the room. Don't do anything.
Oh yeah, these are ours now.
Does somebody know where Duuji is?
We don't speak Giant, so we can't say, oh, he's dead too.
He had like a necklace or a ring or something that identified him as the second in command. Can I just flash that?
Yeah, sure.
Indigo blade lying around.
Nah.
That might be new. That's fairly new. That's fairly new.
Nah,
you might not have seen him with it.
Yeah, I mean like a little crown or
some
a
signet ring,
thing.
a badge of office, something like that. You'll have something.
A crest. The hand of the king crest.
Giant is able to kind of convey all of this.
I'll go check Alvina. I love that everyone's so paranoid about her.
Oh,
No, because I know what you're like, and I'm jumping on the Guardian and
Flying.
flying off to catch up with Abigail, leaving the Void propeller with Gregor.
Yeah, so Zormir and their Guardian. Who else wants to follow for the Sid? Do you still want to stay here? The point, where would you like to go?
I'll
When you
stay
go point.
back because somewhere else.
Okay. I was gonna go to every Oni that I see with my Giant Slayer sword in one hand and the crest of the hand of the king or whatever, and command all the slaves to be released into my charge. I will command them as attempt to command them again in Giant as the new.
The new hand of the king.
Yes, yeah. I'll try that. Why not? It's something that
We don't know who the king
try.
is yet, but you're
And-
apparently the hand.
And I have the actor feat, so I get advantage on deception to pass myself off as someone else, as long as I have a trinket of theirs, e.g., Hand of the King.
Okay, weird.
I played the long
this is
game for
entirely
this.
on Chris, this one. I've got no advice for this.
I played the long game for this.
Well,
It was
it's
all
happening
about,
in the-
for me,
in
it
the
was all
background.
about the slaves.
I will deal with that in between sessions.
That's fair.
Oh.
It's like, I have no idea on this.
'Cause I want to end tonight on,
Yeah,
on
that's fine,
the
that's fine.
reunion.
Yeah.
But yes, Zormir, Abigail, you kind of fly up and join in the room as well. Zormir, what would you like to do when you get there?
Alvina's running through the things while keeping an eye on the very smiley festivities, essentially, that's happening. And she's turned the mirror around, and you see she's turned the mirror around.
What are you doing with the mirror, Alvina?
It had a person in it previously, so I don't want it looking at us.
Okay.
I told you it had a person in it, and and she was talking to it, so it's evidently a crazy person. It's a crazy mirror, so it's not looking this way anymore. Alvina's telling the truth.
Yeah, I was just doing that for the flavor.
Yeah.
Because I'm making
Alvina's
sure
stupid.
that
Here's what this is.
Well, Avina definitely believes what she's saying.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly convinced.
okay, I will check the mirror later, see if it's magical. Are you okay?
Izzy. Miss
I mean,
Izzy.
you've been here for a while.
Okay, now, technically, Assassin is supposed to actually have some involvement here that might change this scenario, so I'm going to include Assassin into this scene.
We can say Assassin was in Alvina's bag if we like.
Well, it's more, they're not here to roleplay it, so I'm going to have to roleplay it for them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Just because I know they would have...
Assassin just
Oh, yeah,
grabbed onto the
mean,
Guardian as it went past.
That will just call Crow into your room. And like,
That's not a bad shout, actually. Yeah, you're in the same house.
Right, Crow, do you want to roleplay your mind reading stuff, because it was kind of the point of your character, and it actually has an impact to the story here? Yeah, come actually do this, because it actually impacts the story, because it's part of your character.
Mind reading, you said?
Mind reading!
I'm here.
I like how she kept complaining about it wasn't involved enough yet, so this is literally a scenario that it's vital to.
Perfect.
Crow just
As you arrive and start mind reading everyone, you find that you cannot read Izzy's mind. Would you like to try and dive deeper?
Yes.
Alright, what save is she making?
Wisdom, I believe. I don't think it's that high, so.
Wisdom.
Well, that's pretty high, so. I don't know, can I use my inspiration to disadvantage that?
Yes, you can. That is actually one of the things.
Yeah.
Apparently she's a +6.
Hey!
Ooh, 10.
That's lower than my save.
Nice.
Fair, you get a little bit even if she succeeds. You just don't get the full thing. As you're gonna kind of weasel your way through her mind, because you're all paranoid about this anyway. I'll actually have someone who can confirm or deny it.
Yep.
You see that there's an aberrational force field around her head.
God
Something
damn.
that you yourself have and actually prevent the professor from reading your mind or other thing is a innate learned skill that aberrational creatures learn to use it. Only this one seems a little bit modified or strange. And as you finally manage to work your way in, because it isn't as advanced as what you're used to, it seems to almost be like a second hand, or maybe not second hand, but kind of inferior to the sophisticated encryption techniques of the mind that you're aware of.
Homemade.
It's the
you're
Windows
able to
8
actually-
version.
Yeah, you're able to penetrate through this cloud or this fake mind that's almost been this virtual mind that's been presented as a failsafe, and get glimpses of something else, a strange language that you've never actually heard before, but there's slight derivatives here and there that are able to kind of comprehend of their focus, and you kind of get the feeling and vibe rather than the language of it. But their focus, while they seem to be kind of uniting and putting on this charade of caring about Izami and Akuma, they seem to be heavily mentally focused on what Alvina's doing with the mirror. Like 99% of their attention is currently on Alvina and Zormir by the mirror, and they're not actually paying any attention or experiencing any feelings regarding Izami and Akuna other than slight annoyance.
Can I steal that?
Yes.
Oh, give it to the siblings. Oh my god.
Oh god, that's dark.
Yeah, I'm dark today.
Apparently.
I understand that to be of a parasitical nature, like in my understanding of that. If I give that to someone else, does that itself become a variant? Because I would know aberrations kind of have that effect.
What is your aim here? What is your goal?
My goal would be to give it to Azami. I would want to give it to Azami so that she understands the situation without like actively saying anything. But I wouldn't want to give her it if it's going to hurt her.
Ooh.
Oh no, it's purely a encryption thing.
Okay. Then I essentially want to be able to decode that and feed her that thought, along with a little bit of assassin tag that's essentially saying this is what she's thinking right now. This isn't your sister sort of vibes.
Okay.
Or it might be
so
your
far,
sister, but she
a
might be weird in
check.
some way.
Do you have to know what your persuasion is?
I'll go over here.
Well, you got an 18, so
Oh,
do you have a positive or
yeah,
negative?
I do have +6, I think.
No, then 24.
I have +3 charisma at minimum, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
While all this is happening, what is Zormir and Alvina doing in the background?
Alvina is going. She's keeping an eye on the situation, but she's also going through the room to see if there's anything else. And she's still in the area with the mirror, but she's like checking everything else in the area. Now that she's got it facing the other way.
How kind of obvious are you being here? Because do a proper investigation, you'd have to be effectively obvious about it.
Oh yeah.
But you can do a subtle perception investigation or perception.
No, she's not
Look
being.
around.
She's not being subtle.
She's just going through drawers and
Yeah, she
writing
like rip drawer out. Go. There's nothing there. Rip drawer out. Nope, nothing.
All right. Give me an investigation check. Zormir, what about you?
I was inciting a reaction to what my question.
I
"Are
really
you
wish
okay?"
this was a perception one, but oh well.
They seem to be just kind of just
10.
regarding you. You don't know if it's her or if it's just natural only racism, but they don't answer you.
I still have a die from fuck you. I'm gonna roll it because I can. I want to find something. 11! It still didn't quite make up for my own negative.
You do not find anything of significance or note other than only clothing and like some drawing pads. But Zormir, yes, they just ignore your question and seem to be blanking the two of you.
Fine then. I'm gonna walk to the mirror
Yeah, check the mirror because Alvina said it's weird.
and I'm gonna use the witnesses thing to see if it's anything magical about it.
It is a arcane object.
Yep, knew it. Alvina's...
It is, for all intents and purposes, a mirror of... it's not quite scrying. I haven't actually got a name for it. It is a mirror of psionic communication. Nah, I don't like psionic communication. It's arcane. I don't know. It's a fucking... It's a TV. It's a TV mirror.
Arcane communication.
It's a mirror of telecommunications. It's a
telecom. It's a telecom. Let's just call it telecom.
Or like
Telecom
an
mirror.
arcane eye or anything like that.
Yeah,
Magic
it's because it's a
mirror.
mix of a scrying and an arcane eye, but for all intents and purposes, it's a telecommunication device. It's a two-way visual mirror.
Basically, the mirror on the wall.
It's a three-way mirror.
It is the mirror of
It's
Zoom.
a video sending stone.
Yeah. I'll come up with an actual like arcane name for it later.
Sending mirror.
So,
Video
is that
mirror.
all-
Video call.
Magic mirror.
Who are you talking to? And don't tell me this isn't magic. I know
Oh.
magical things,
It is magic. I knew it was weird.
and I'm directing this.
I know it's not, is it?
Directing.
Right, because I was gonna say if Azami gets the memory, will she step back?
Yes.
Then the moment that she steps back, I'd like to tell Alvina to smash it.
Okay. With the draw probably in hand. She probably hits it with the draw.
Yeah.
Like right dead center of the mirror.
From downstairs, we hear a smash.
Yeah, Kuma wasn't that nice
Okay.
to me. I don't care if he dies.
Yeah.
Well, I'm speaking directly at her.
Yeah, Zomir says the mirror's magic. I go, I knew it. Assassin goes, smash the mirror, Alvina, and she goes, got it. And hits it real hard.
All right. They're smashing the mirror.
Excellent.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay, I'll basically just again use my normal sword, but she will reckless because she got told to smash something. It's just 'cause it's my
Zomir,
normal.
go ahead
It's my
and give me
normal
an-
number essentially.
now give me that insight check.
For me?
Yes, Zormir, give me an insight check to get a feel in the situation. Izzy seems unfazed by this. She kind of just looks around confused. Why did you smash my mirror?
I have no idea. I was told to smash the mirror.
Have her thoughts changed?
She seems perplexed, confused, but not hostile in any way. She doesn't seem angry or annoyed by this.
There's a draw embedded in the mirror's back.
Almost like a, weird. Well, fair, there was no damage to destroying the telecommunication device for her.
I also want to point out she was worried about me looting the area over there. It might be something else over here. She's not bothered about the mirror. She's something else.
Hmm.
That'd be my bet.
So that seems like a communication mirror destroyed.
Okay.
We don't know who she was talking to.
Well, it was just a mirror. I don't understand.
Oh, don't lie to me.
Izami, who are these vermin? What are they doing here?
Ouch.
Why?
Vermin again, eh?
Guardian, come over here.
What is the meaning of this? We finally rescue our sister, and what? You now turn on us?
No, I
No.
smashed the mirror.
Whenever a decent amount of time has passed, can I give Akuma the same vibe? Exact same thing that I sent Azami, but just whenever I get the opportunity.
That's fair. His natural personality will try and ignore it.
Exactly.
We assume.
I'll send them it anyway, so they both have the exact same.
He has the
Guardian.
information, whether he believes it or not is entirely other point.
I'm moving the Guardian in front of both me and Alvina. So mine's is between.
Akuma steps forward, and even Izami, while more hesitant, also steps in front of Izzy.
Why do we destroy the mirror? What's happening?
I don't know. Assassin, is there something we need to worry about here? I know
They're
that.
asking, why did they destroy the mirror? They're asking you why they destroyed the mirror.
Oh, I would like to lie and just say that I hate seeing my reflection.
I'm gonna try inciting it.
You people bad.
Uh,
I want to think about
12!
I want to focus on Azami and Akuma and see.
and
I'm presuming they're taking the side of their sister and feeling quite hostile towards us.
Yeah, they're confused as to what's going on, and they seem really adamant that they want this to be their sister and to protect her.
Yeah, then that's fair. Then I'll turn around and just be like, so that's a happy reunion. So it's about your mirror. You can get a new one. Anyway, we should be going, right?
I'm gonna step
okay.
down. Step by my Guardian.
We got some loot. Let's go home, lads.
I'm stepping behind my guardian as I go past. I'm gonna use the message to quietly ask Assassin what the hell's going on.
Zomir's gonna ask you what's going on.
You've got 25 words to respond. No, this is message. So you're...
Oh.
Yeah, he's in the brave. Alvina's gonna be go. Oh, I guess we're going. Basically, she's gonna like do proper like. See ya. Best of luck.
It's bad.
The whole
They're
shebang.
bad. We should leave. They're not gonna change.
Look after your sister.
Yeah, Alvina is literally gonna be doing the genuinely like very heartfelt like. Yeah, best of luck. Glad we helped you out. Stay safe. Don't get kidnapped again, Izami. Don't talk to any mirrors again. They're weird. Not Izami. Izzy. Nice meeting you, Izami. Akuma. Was still nice meeting you, honestly. Best of luck.
All right, fair. They're gonna retreat out of the scene.
Yeah. And Alvina's gonna like jump on Susie and tell Alvina's guardian to leave as well.
One last thought to Izami.
And help Abigail up as well.
Like, contact us if he needs us. You know where to find us, essentially. If you avoid them.
Do they know where to find us?
I mean, surely one of them would. I think Izami can cast Sending, can't they?
Possibly, yeah.
They've not shown the ability to do so. Anytime you've communicated, you cast Standing to them.
If you learn how to do sending.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, so if you're retreating from the scene.
Yeah. I couldn't find anything useful and I smashed a mirror, so I did my job.
Alright, then you head back into the upper west, and yeah, unless you plan on staying, or kind of the only brutes and mages won't fight you now. We're kind of getting around, but they also aren't gonna let you take anything without a fight.
I'm gonna.
So if you try and go down and free the rest of the slaves, or unfortunately, Sid is still annoyed, and their innate prejudice and racism just won't let them listen to you.
I'm gonna go. I'm literally gonna point and walk over to the big suit of armor. And go. Do you mind if I take this? Literally walk up to this suit of armor over here and go. Do you guys mind if I take this?
They growl at you, but they don't seem to stop you.
Okay, I'm taking the suit of armor with its weaponry and like tying it up to Susie. I'll figure this out later. I want it.
We need room to carry one of those charge pods, otherwise these guardians are pretty much one and done.
We've got time.
I don't see what the armor's going to do with us, and we still have to get to.
We'll be fine. Susie's got the carry space. And we can carry the big pod. Right, let's get working on it. Come on, let's go.
Along with the Arcanite propellers for the airship.
Yeah, we've still got me, my guardian, and we've still got people who can carry stuff. We'll get one moving.
Alright, so I guess the question is are you sticking around to take more stuff than one pod? Because you don't know how long this kind of truce might last, effectively. Or how quickly they'll kind of muster a defense and try and push you out.
Yeah, Assassin would be pushing for us to leave.
Yeah,
or do you want to try and make a quick exit with taking one pod and one or two other things with you?
Yeah, take one pod and one or two other things would be all. I'm fine with. This is a good haul as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether Lou has the detect magic at will infusion or invocation.
I also don't know actually. Someone has it in one of the campaigns. I can't remember if Bob has it in Geddon or not. I know someone has it. You don't have it? Then I think Lou might have it. Because I know someone has detect magic.
Eyes of the Rune Keeper.
He has Rise of the Rune Keeper, yeah, which is the writing one.
I can't remember. You could probably look at his thing. It might
I think he has detect I think he just has detect magic. Actually, I don't think he has the one, but I think he has detect magic. I don't think he's used his spells yet.
What do we care for the tech magic for?
I don't know, but they're saying if he has
a magical thing.
Yeah.
see which ones are magical and what's not. But I think free the prisoners, get the hell out of there with the pod,
Yep.
and
Grab a bite to eat or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, for all intents and purposes, you have the void propellers. You have
No, they don't.
reunited the Oni siblings with their sister.
I don't
and
think we want to carry the void propellers with us at all times, so probably try and send that back to with the rest of
With what?
the slaves and all that. If
Have all the slaves in the
like a cart.
rebellion yeah, make a cart and carry them.
Guys, I'm gonna stop you there because you're talking bookkeeping stuff.
Yeah, this doesn't matter right now.
Okay.
What else are we
It doesn't
taking
matter.
that's important?
That's
I don't care about an inventory list right now. I care about your choice. What is the party doing?
We are taking a few
Let-
bits and
let's get out
pieces
of
and
it.
then leaving.
Okay, that's all I care. We'll work out the thing there. We can have skip forward then,
Yeah.
if the party is
Probably
happy
just wanna
to.
Rip out a pod
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
take that.
Between the one
Yep.
of us we've got left, I think we can probably move the pod enough to keep it moving. So yeah.
All right, you head back down and through the tower. You grab the pod. Are you fine with not trying to free the remaining slaves? Because that will require you to fight the rest of the way through the tower.
Yeah.
That's why Alvina's like gonna go along with what you guys think on this one. So she's fucking hurt though. I will point that out. I have
At
currently
this point-
70 hit points down after 2 healing potions, so I'm hurt.
Yeah, I don't think we've got the. I mean, Sid's gonna be adamant to stay and keep on fighting, but
Yeah.
So we're getting those 3 out as well, by the way.
They,
well,
they can always come
Sid,
back.
Sid
and
doesn't get a choice by himself because Sid will die by themselves if they fight all of it. And they are
can
more than
also
happy.
Bring, yeah,
I
they can
don't
also bring the rebellion
we can
back
get.
and try 3 more.
Yeah, I'm also on the opinion of it, mostly because
I'm leaving because I don't.
the allies now probably aren't our allies. So I believe
Mhm.
we should retreat.
We're making sure
Okay.
Little Toe, Big Toe, and Grumps get out.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Table chat.
table chat.
Why would you put stuff in the table chat? No, there's nothing in there either. Yeah, there's nothing in Discord.
Yeah.
Why are we all checking this then?
I have no idea.
I said Ali. Ali.
Oh, I read that as all.
I messaged,
Yeah, no, that was
I
me.
messaged him a thing.
Okay.
It's fine.
It's got an eye.
Weird.
So I thought you were telling him to check this out. I was
No.
like, wait, what? No.
I think what we have.
Just so you know.
Everything we have, I don't think we can push our luck with them any further.
Nope.
Let us-
Alright, well if that's everyone content, we can proceed and finish up the arc.
Yeah.
Yay.
Alright, there you go. That's going to be the end of the session for the day.
Woo.
The party will decide what they want to do next once they've returned to the already freed slaves. You can send them on their way.
Yeah.
Any additional bonuses or extras that happen on the way out, we will cover next week because we are out of time for the day.
Yeah, we are quite late. That's why I was helping push it. It's like we're actually nearly at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I was trying to wrap this up, and then people kept having long monologue and dialogues. When I was just trying to get choices out of you. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for playing. That's going to be us for today.
Yeah.
Tune in next week and find out what happens next.
Heck yeah.
Bye.
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 And on my end, yeah, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. It was epic. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and so will Bob, because we've got Geddon tomorrow. Due to into that,
I'm gonna die.
They're fighting a giant boss monster, and Bob's got 2 health and doesn't know how to heal himself. This is gonna go great.
I know how to heal myself. It's just not very nice.
But yeah,
You gotta kill a guy.
so pretty much.
No, I gotta kill my own party.
Yeah, you don't know that.
But that's,
but yeah.
I'm sure at
So-
least some of them are guys.
Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic evening, every one of you. Keep playing video games, keep being awesome. You guys are the best on Twitch. Thanks for the players. Thanks to Chris, because that was hilarious and it was awesome. I really enjoyed that a lot. It was particularly good. So, yeah. See ya. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.